Oh no!
Welcome to Brews.
No!
Episode 19.
No!
Cheers, everybody.
I had some quality hating on Tate. God damn it.
If you remember it all, you can do it again. But
There's a first time for everything. You know?
they can read lips.
It started with the beard comparisons.
Yeah. Everybody's like, man, these guys are fucking weird. They're just like stroking beards,
No!
talking about shit.
I can't believe we did that.
No!
I can. We're gonna make every mistake we can make.
Damn
before.
Damn it.
You know what? We haven't done that yet. It's got to happen sometime. Also, by the way, we pointed him out, but nobody could hear what his name was. Eric's with us, special guest tonight.
Amazing guest. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Brought us all shirts.
Yeah, we all
For the
got some
Shabam.
Shabam thing. What we're going to talk about later. We're gonna bring up. We're
Yep.
gonna bring up some Shabam. He was in a competition this last
I
weekend.
like that it's Shabam.
In Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
It's like Shazam.
yeah,
Wasn't
man,
that
he
a
hooked
movie
us up with fucking killer teeth,
Shaquille
man.
O'Neal?
Those things are so fucking awesome.
Yes,
I love it.
They're awesome. They're
Now Tate
comfortable.
has 5
I like
shirts that he owns.
I have 5 shirts. Shirt on it still nice.
Yeah,
And,
it's light. It's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, we got green.
Oh yeah, and as
That's
always,
color,
anybody who
correct.
starts logging in, watching, give us a shout out, say
That was the
what's
only
up,
one
what
I
you
had all
drinking.
the sizes.
Yeah, let us know
I
what
need
you're
to do a
drinking.
Facebook share while we're doing all this.
Nobody gets to hear about Tate's lesbo sandals.
I mean, you can always hate
We're gonna
again.
stop with
I'm
this.
sure though. I'm sure you'll say it again.
I hope it's just like the closed caption is like, we know, we've got this.
Note that shit. How many minutes in are we? I just belched.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
90
say it at
908.
9. That way he still has to play.
Now he has to play it through to find when you said it, and then.
Oh, good times. Jesus.
Oh yeah, dude.
So this is a pretty badass background we got here. See those?
Yeah. This
It's
week,
probably my favorite background.
anybody who knows, pretty much all of us, we're all giant fucking nerds. And Star Wars, Thursday night, midnight release, or for most places, like 7 p.m. release.
Yeah.
It's not midnight anymore, but it's coming out this week, people.
Oh my god, look at that.
So you best be ready.
It almost looks like a lightsaber.
I'm sorry.
Best
That,
be-
Look at
watching Chris's effects are pretty cool.
All of us stop talking and just stare
That's
at
what
it.
she said.
I can't help it. I'm a basic bitch, right? And that's what they call it.
Every day.
Pumpkin
Every
spice
day you're
latte.
basically-
Oh Jesus.
And your Birkenstocks.
Lesbian
Lesbian
sandals.
sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah, lesbian sandals.
There you go. That's when you.
You know,
That was the perfect opportunity. You fucking missed it.
you missed the yesterday in the group chat. I found this stupid thing. It was on why would people buy this, and it was Birkin socks. And I sent it to the group chat, and I was like, still less gay than your fucking sandals.
That's
Yeah.
what I forgot to bring up.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
made,
put it up.
that made me laugh so fucking hard.
They look like pantyhose with sandals at the bottom.
I didn't find it that amusing.
They were like different.
Were you wearing your lesbo sandals?
different skin tones and everything?
Oh god, dude.
But your mom told you it was okay, right?
Yeah.
And then she was like,
My mom's gonna beat you up.
I
You
was
don't even know.
your mom's the same kind of mom who was like, the bullies are only mean to you because they're jealous, not because you're an easy fucking target.
That's what my mom always said. What's wrong with that?
Not because you're an
Sexual
easy
assault.
fucking.
Is that not true?
Read your books and leave me alone.
I'm going back to my basement.
Tay, it's on. The post is up on the Brews Bros if you want to share.
Oh man.
Thank you, Neff. Because I'm in.
So
good
we
mood.
gotta take a little time out and do some sharing so that everybody can see us on Facebook. We got a lot of people who follow us on Facebook. We're still yet to find a whole bunch of people subscribing on YouTube. We do appreciate the ones that are. Absolutely, we're not dogging on you guys.
Oh, what the
but
heck?
anybody who's watching now or is watching this later, always click that subscribe button. We're not gonna badger you with a bunch of junk mail or nothing like that. We just want you guys to know. Also, Chris was telling me you got to click the subscribe and the bell button to get all notifications.
Yeah. Otherwise, it may not give you some.
To know when we're live. That way, if you're on YouTube, it pops up. Hey,
how
Brews
this
Bros
shit
are live.
works.
You can
If
know how it
you
works.
only subscribe, you may not get a notification of when we go live.
Because we might not have the numbers on YouTube that we had on Facebook. I think overall, being on YouTube is way easier than it was when we were on Facebook.
Facebook has all
Especially
kinds
for
of
our
fucking
homeboy
issues,
Chris,
dude.
who does like all the fucking work. So I'm down with that.
I do like yesterday when Chris was, when everybody was telling us about the head brewer at Hydra, liked us, subscribed to us.
Oh yeah, I
I
need
don't know,
to talk
something
about
that-
that.
Shout out to Bud Molyneux.
Yeah.
There we go.
Head brewer of Hydra
Yeah.
Brewing. Week 10, we had some Hydra Brews thanks to Adriana, who
Yep.
watches. And like I said, I talked to her last night. She still watches, just not live.
Chill.
Mine stopped at like 6 minutes.
Oh, what?
Chill.
It's
No, we're
showing.
still on.
Get back.
I was watching
No.
a video stopped at like 6 minutes.
Okay.
He's like, there's a different person here.
Nope.
Sorry.
It says we're on. And it looks like we're on. I hope we're on. So I'm
I'm
about
checking.
to point out to our
I was
shelf
trying to refresh it.
where we
I'm
have
checking.
the desk rep, which was our best.
Says
I don't know
stream
what
health
we do
is
it for.
healthy. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
And
I just messing with my phone.
2 viewers. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Maybe
we're
we
good.
dropped off. I was
We're
gonna say maybe that's why.
We're just checking because you guys
There's
had
some drop
mic
offs.
issues at the
I
beginning
appreciate
and
it.
stuff, and
The mic
just
was
checking.
not on.
But anyways, so we checked in week 10 from Adriana. She hooked us up with some beers when she was in South Dakota. That was awesome. And he liked the page, obviously liked the Hydra episode, as any good businessman would do. But that was fucking super awesome. So shout out to that guy.
Yep.
But yeah.
Sure. Thanks.
So now we've had, and actually, I know it was a while back, and I missed this. I was talking with Chris about it back when we did Empyrean's beer. The Empyrean Brew Crew gave us a like on the page too.
Wait,
So that
you
was
guys with the peanut butter porter?
We did their peanut
Was
butter,
that-
and
yeah.
we also did their.
Pitch
there's
blue.
one other.
Pitch
Oh
blue.
yeah. And so the Empyrean Brew Crew gave us a like on the page too, which is fucking awesome. So thank you guys. But like I said, so now that we're switching to YouTube, click that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. A lot of people,
Okay, so
there's more ups.
do you want to tell the viewers a little about yourself?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
What do
I
you
can't wait
do?
to
Where
hear.
are you from?
Myself, I am originally from Puyallup, Washington, which is about 20 minutes away from Seattle or so. Moved down here long time ago.
What year?
1992.
I like it. He's a transplant. of
1992?
92.
I was 4 years fucking old.
That was when my wife was born.
Oh.
Don't sit there on fucking camera.
Got me a youngin.
It might have actually been the end of 91 because it was second grade.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
but somewhere around there. I've been here ever since. Between Salina and Solomon, always moving back and forth between the two.
Mm-hmm.
In Salina, back again for the foreseeable future.
Did you go to school in Solomon?
I went to grade school and junior high in Salina, and then went to high school in Solomon.
Solomon Gorillas.
Yep, Solomon Gorillas.
Gorillas.
The Gorillas.
It's better than Abilene. We were the Cowboys. That'll get you some
Yeah.
shit.
We won't get into that. I am now the president of the Smoky Hill Beard and Mustache Club here in Salina.
Damn, I did not know you were the president.
I am the president. We are going on our. We started in 2013, so going on our. Just finished. This 2017. Just finished our 4th year. No, 13. 4th year. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can add.
You're good.
I'm
Math
good.
and stuff.
Math and stuff.
You have a beard. You don't have to be good at math.
Right.
This is enough.
It's always
I
enough.
can only do
It's
so many
never-
things.
What do you do as far as work?
As far as work, I work at Great Plains Manufacturing,
Okay.
doing fancy stuff with a forklift.
Hell yeah.
Donuts.
Material handling.
Mostly donuts.
Mostly donuts.
I like donuts, but no, I don't do donuts. I about fell over one time, so I stopped doing donuts. You do it fast enough, they get top heavy.
Yes.
I have put it on 2 wheels a few times. They don't. Luckily, I'm pretty sure. I doubt any of them watch this. So.
I was like, you
What the fuck are you saying?
I mean, I hope they do. I hope they do. I'm
Fucking guy coming in here. Fucking.
We're gonna have to fucking like blur your face out now. And shit.
put that weird techno voice,
Yeah.
the deep one.
Yeah.
Like you're just talking about murders over here.
No, and totally have a shadow.
Yeah. While we got the Smoky Hill going up, tell us about your competition this last weekend, Fort Worth, Texas.
I was in Fort Worth, Texas at the Whiskey Girl Saloon for Decembeard, the 7th annual. So it was a pretty good turnout. They had, I think, overall 89 competitors between 7 or 8 different categories. Me and Eric Hopper, who's one of our board members for our club, we went down there with a couple of the bearded villains from Wichita. And let's see, through all of us, Matt Barnes, he took second place in the full beard styled mustache. I took third in the Texas red beard.
Hell yeah, man.
Was not planning on placing, just went down, have a good time, donate to some charity, meet some new people, and ended up coming away with third. It was pretty nice.
That's badass.
Heck
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I like about you guys. You do a lot of charity work and help people out.
Right.
Yeah, we did a competition back in July of this year, and we're able to donate
That's it with my fucking beard.
a little over $500 to the local VFW here in town.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that was awesome.
yeah.
Actually, we played at that Buildings and Mines.
He started to play,
Yeah.
and who was it? Somebody got sick. Somebody wasn't feeling good.
yeah. That's right.
I can't remember who it was. But
Probably
yeah, they,
For Legends?
yeah. Well, the hotel behind Legends.
Yeah.
But he wasn't feeling good, and like, well, you guys are doing it for free, so we don't really want to. We can't make you stay.
I didn't realize
And-
that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah,
It was Zach in his back. He has really bad fucking
And
back
it
problems.
Yeah, he
is...
But,
Man, you guys-
shit.
you did play, and it was pretty fucking good. So
It was a good time, man.
I-
We love doing charity shit.
yeah,
So, like,
it's always fun.
but, yeah, timer's up.
That's a full one.
People, first beer review.
Oh, wait. I want to ask before we do that. So, how long have you been growing that? And then after that, I'm going to ask you what the secret is. But that's after.
Okay.
Time frame.
I didn't ask you yet.
Well, let's see. December 1st, 3 years ago, was when I had my accident at work where I had to shave everything completely.
Okay.
Since then, I've trimmed it a few times, and in July, I trimmed it down to 8 inches for a competition up in Vancouver, Washington.
Nice.
Which, that's a whole different type of competition up there. It was fun. Definitely took me out of my comfort zone. But
I was there. When were you there in Vancouver?
the week of July 4th, the first week in
Okay.
July.
New town.
It is a neat town. I can't remember the name of the bar, but it was the first time I had ever seen at each table they have cards that you slide on your cup that says, "I went to the bathroom, I'll be right back," or something like that, to where if you leave
They
your
don't
beer
toss
there,
it.
they don't take it.
That's
And I
awesome.
was like, that is freaking awesome.
That's a genius idea, yeah.
And I thought I kept one, but I was pretty drunk by the time we left, so
You did.
I probably did.
It's awesome as long as they're like new each time, and I'm not getting some dirty ass thing on the lip of my cup.
Yeah, it's perforated, so you actually have to
Okay.
break the perforations
Nice.
to
They thought
set it
about
on there.
that, then.
Yeah. So I was like,
It's fresh.
yeah.
That's it.
So
It's always
let's review
fresh.
this beer,
Yeah.
and then I want to ask you what happened in your accident at work. So don't let me forget. After
And
we
your
review
secret.
this.
All right, so
And
yeah,
my
let's
secret.
get.
Yeah.
You gonna commentate our beer now? You gonna talk about it while I show it?
Am I gonna start talking about it?
I fucking told you you'd show it again.
So we got the
So you remember showing it the first time.
Uinta.
Yeah.
Is this the Uinta? Lime
Pilsner.
out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's actually considered a Texas ale, according to this. Yeah. What would we say? It was 5.3%.
Yep.
I don't think we got an IBU off of anything that we could find.
They've got like a scale on the back. It doesn't have an IBU, but
Yeah, there is actually like a really cool scale as far as like hoppiness, maltiness, body, and color. As far as like what you're gonna be adding up to.
It is bottomed at all of them.
It's pretty close to that.
IBU on the box. Didn't you look at it?
Was there
Or-
an
Yeah.
IBU on the box?
Yeah, wasn't it on the box?
What, the IBU?
Yeah,
It was
on the box.
an
Yeah.
ABV.
But yeah, man, it's
5.4 or something.
5.3.
It's-
yeah.
it's the only Uinta, however you
Yeah.
pronounce it. It's the only that brewing company that I've seen in this area
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So, but we checked out their website with
They have a lot of selection.
their website beforehand. Chris and I are usually here a little bit before everybody else because I live like 2 blocks away from him. But we get the pictures going and stuff for behind us like this. He pulled this up. And they have so many beers, like ridiculous. Like they have their regular, they have their limited release, they have their seasonal, they have their like ultra limited. Like
They
it was
probably
insane
had
how many.
30 or so.
Easy. It was
Damn.
crazy, man. So
Where are they out of?
Utah.
Utah. So it would be cool to try to get some more of these guys' beer, for sure. This is a really good beer.
This is a great summer brew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Yep.
I was saying that a little bit earlier. Like I can imagine like sitting in the pool,
112
hot summer
degrees.
day, yeah, and just slamming these things down, man. They're so good because they are super light. Like there's no heaviness to this beer at all. Like you could drink 20 of these, and I mean you'd be fucked up and drunk, but like you wouldn't be full. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
It's hydration.
You'd piss
That's
30
basically
times.
tapping.
yeah. No, this is a good beer. Who wants to do the review first?
Side.
You do.
I do.
Ooh.
All right, I already started talking about it. So,
Yeah.
to me, man, we went through this at the beginning of the cast. I really love citrus in my beer. So like when he picked this up, I was like, all right, I'm excited for that. Lime. It's called a lime Pilsner. So, and it definitely has that. I mean, like if you smell this thing, it's just like you like just sliced a whole like you're getting ready for tequila shots. And you just sliced a shit ton of limes, and it's just right there in your face. Super citrus flavor. I mean, that's kind of like,
Yeah, kinda
with it being
salt.
a pale ale, like that's kind of all you get is the lime. But like, I dig it. Like I said, if this was a hot summer day, I'd be all about it. This is like if I don't know how I should say it. This is gonna piss some people off. If this is like if Corona was good. Like everybody drinks a Corona and they put the lime in the top, and that's just me. Like I'm not. For me, I don't like Corona, but like this is like if Corona with a lime in
It's
the
a
top
Pilsner.
was
It's a
good.
Pilsner, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
This is like if Corona was
Oh, I
good.
fucking
I
love
think this
that.
is actually a little lighter than Corona.
Probably.
I'll take that. Only, and here's the thing, because it doesn't have the skunkiness.
It tastes so much better out of this damn glass,
But
though.
isn't it stronger?
Damn.
But isn't it a little stronger?
I think it is.
Probably
ABV,
just
yeah.
3 or
Citrus,
4
yeah, the citrus is
percent wise.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna give this. I don't want to do double ratings tonight.
Don't have to.
They're exhausting, I know. Those double ratings.
I'm gonna give this
You
a.
can be like Chris with the cards the other night. It's a black and a blue.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do math on chips.
No,
No, it was the
numbers.
chips. It was the chips.
Yeah.
Two blues.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that at some point too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this 7.5.
Nice.
It's a really solid beer, but like it's very seasonal to me. Super summer beer, and I don't normally go for like a lighter beer like this, unless it's in that season. But it's a good beer. Like absolutely, I would never dog on this. I wouldn't be like, oh, that tastes like shit. Like if somebody was like, hey man, you want one of these? You into lime pilsner? I'd be like, fuck yeah, give me one. Let's drink that now. So 7.5. Yeah, give me 2. I'll double fist that shit. You're up.
All right. So I love this. I think it's amazing. It really makes me want chips and salsa. That's not a racist thing.
No,
It's just
I completely understand that.
Chips and salsa.
It's just a flavor compliments. I mean the second you start talking about tequila shots, it's like, fuck lime around the edge of this. Oh, I'd love that. Or not lime.
Wait, you need
salt
more
around the-
lime?
So put some
Salt.
Put some
Sorry.
salt
Okay.
around
Salt
it.
around the edge. Oh, it'd be so good.
When you're done with your review, have your wife go get some chips and salsa from Jalisco.
Maybe
I'll
I
pay
need
for
to.
it.
He's
With
like,
all your
"Fuck
fucking
yeah."
winnings sitting large over there. But no, it's fucking awesome. I really like it. It's really light. I was honestly surprised with all the pilsners we've had so far. They've been really hoppy. There's no hops to this whatsoever. This is so mild and so smooth afterwards. You would never think it's like mild lime juice. I mean it's getting me a little tank, but it's good. This is awesome. If they served this at every Mexican restaurant I ever went to, I'd definitely order a beer every time.
I'd get this
never
over
order it,
anything.
but- Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm sure they do in Utah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Where nobody lives.
Dude, I would love to dig into a giant ass burrito or enchilada and have one of these. Like,
Ponchos night, guys? Is this the monthly ponchos night?
Do we want to decide that now?
Is this,
If we're going to decide that now, we'll go ahead and send a text message saying it's Poncho's night. I ain't going to be home.
you get one a month. You didn't use yours last month.
I'm just going to go and text it. Are we all agreed?
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
alright.
I'm down for that.
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm sending the text.
All right, what's your number? Number rating.
This is easily an 8 for me. It might even be an 8.5. This would be an easy go-to beer. I think, actually, I make chiladas all the time, and I always have to cut up fresh limes. I think I could replace my fresh limes and my Coors Light with this easy in that drink, and it would, this would be a constant in my fridge.
Oh, 100 times. And you don't have to cut the limes.
Yeah.
Because it has so much lime flavor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Cutting out the middleman, dude. Fuck that lime.
Yeah.
Give your
Fresh
rating
fruit?
already.
I
Come
did.
on. All right.
He said.
What did you get? What was your rating?
8.
This is why Tate hate is on.
Eight
This is
by-
why the Tate hate was a must
know,
on
I'm
the
so
fucking
glad-
cup.
Jason!
I'm so
Let's
glad that I'm
go.
empty enough that I can see fucking Tate hate because I fucking hate
Oh man,
Tate.
I don't have them queued up, Chris. I fucked up. I'll get it rid of them.
It's a
Come
good
on.
thing that Jason
You
and I.
have no redeemable qualities, Tate. I don't care about your Lesbo sandals or your jits or you playing Halo. No redeem.
It's good that we had an established relationship prior to these others, because we established some of those boundaries early on between you and I.
I always hated
Uh,
you.
One of the things you just tolerate.
Yeah, first time I ever saw him, I was like, I fucking hate that guy.
I wanna go to
And then he's like,
next.
hey, my name's Tate. And I was like, don't fucking
I'll
care.
wait for the next one.
Okay. Good idea.
I guess I'm a little new to the reviews, but
You ain't gotta get all complicated. Just
Oh, you
Yeah.
as
Say
complicated
what
as
you
you want, though.
Don't let Jason peer pressure
Back
you into
of the-
shit.
Back of the mouth feel, it feels like this.
Backslap his bitch ass and his little
We're
bitchy
not
beard.
great at it either.
And
Have fun.
Says you. You look like you have face pubes. That's
yeah,
all it is.
like they said, if this was summertime and it was triple digits in heat, this would easily be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Oh,
I'm more of a light beer person, and seeing as how this has no hops, I'm not a hop drinker. I cannot do it.
Right on.
you picked the right night.
Yeah.
That's
why when
this
I-
is like the one safe night that you fucking had, and you fucking
when he
chose
told
it.
me what beers they were, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm totally down with this.
Absolutely. That week only, because
But yeah, this is easily overall probably an 8.5, maybe a 9, because
Nice.
I don't do hops. It's the bitterness. I can't deal with the bitterness. But this is a really, really good beer. I can see me drinking this all the time if I didn't drink cheaper stuff than this.
What was this?
It's like $9
yeah,
for a
$8.99
six
for
pack.
a six-pack.
They're getting expensive. I mean, we were commenting at the liquor store today.
Because you were about to buy a $20 six-pack.
No, I was
You
considering
see this
three.
no, it was a
Right.
$20 4-pack.
What? Oh, was it a 4?
It was only 4.
I was looking at 3 different options,
But
all
it
of
was
which
like
were $16.99 a
11%?
piece.
Yeah, it was 10% alcohol. I mean,
No, the
it would've
balance
been
point
a-
was 12.
it would. Oh, it was 12.
It was
Yeah,
12.
it would have been
Oh,
a
this
good
one's
beer,
talking
but
about.
it was also like a $20 4-pack.
Victory at sea.
I mean,
kidding me?
obviously.
That's happening next time.
Here's the thing. I will tell you this though: if you drink those 4 beers, you're gonna fucking be a sea captain somewhere. In your own mind, if nothing
He's
else.
gonna
The
call us
original-
into the bathroom and
the
he's
original
chopped up
pirates
instead
were
of-
Vikings.
Right.
And we have Viking beards to go, so the victory at sea it just
Right.
Should do it.
feels
But yeah,
natural.
what's your number, Eric? What's your number,
it's-
brother?
He-
What did I say? 8.5.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Eight
right.
and a half. Yeah, 8.5. If it was summertime, it'd be a 10 easy. But
Oh.
overall, I'd go with an 8.5.
Hell yeah.
I would drink this every day if it was cheaper.
A pool, a burger,
I'll do that
this.
second.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Even a taco burger.
That's
Taco burger would go great with this.
so awesome. I haven't had a taco burger in a
Walking
minute.
taco and a bag of Fritos. I want some
Damn.
food now, man.
So creative.
That's the cast there, baby. We're gonna eat. Obviously,
Back in
we're
an
all
hour.
fucking starving right now. All right, Chris, you're up, brother.
I'm going to probably get some hate.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Chris Hate, we've never had that.
The first beer sucked, I think, but now that I'm through 1, 2, they go down really easy. But I hated the first beer. I was thinking like a 5 when I first started drinking, if not a 4 and a 4.5. But the summer vibes, yes, I would think it'd be a 7 or 8 during the summer for me. But right now, it's not something that I really fucking want. But at the same time, it's like they took Bud Light Lime and knocked it out of the park.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's-
see that 100%.
It's
I
a
did-
light beer, limey. It's crisp and it's clean. It's not. You don't feel like shit drinking it. So
Right.
Look at our
What were you
table.
gonna say?
Look at how many we
Yeah,
already
see,
have.
like Bud Light Lime, I didn't like it.
I don't drink.
I
I
neither.
can't do Bud Light Lime. No,
Miller
it's too
Chill
sweet.
though? Miller Chill when that was out.
I've never heard of
Haven't
it.
had that.
I had it.
I
Yeah.
actually liked that. It was like a Corona with the lime in it already, because the hoppiness of Corona which isn't very much, and Miller. That's why I don't drink just regular Miller Lite, because it's too hoppy. I go for Bud Light normally when I drink. Just
too hoppy.
For me.
Damn, dude, you would fucking hate me and Tate. You would fucking hate
I've
us.
seen some of the beers you guys drink, and
Yeah.
Miller Lite is
The double IPA that's a 12.9.
that we're getting ready to drink next. What's the one next week?
It's Truth Serum.
Yeah, damn.
Well, see, I will. I never turn down a beer if I've never had it before. I will try it,
Good on you.
but certain beers are just way
The next one.
way too hoppy. But Miller Lite, like after I've had a few, and you don't notice the hoppiness as much, yeah, I can switch to Miller Lite and I can drink Miller Lite. Starting off stone cold sober, I can't do a Miller Lite. It's just it takes me so long to drink the first one.
That's crazy, man. But right on.
Spread.
You know what you like. I can
So for
definitely
my
respect that.
rating, I'm gonna go with a 6.5
All right.
because I think it's a situational beer,
Okay.
but a great all around.
Like here's the thing: if you're looking for a
It's a
citrus
citrusy
pilsner,
light beer.
this is the
that's
great way to do it.
Clean and crispy.
Would you order this with Mexican food?
Fuck yes.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
The perfect
exactly.
Yeah,
companion.
two perfect scenarios.
Situational.
Yeah.
Two perfect scenarios. Hot summer day,
But
Mexican
would I want
food.
this with my steak and potatoes?
Oh no,
Probably
no.
not. No.
Fuck no. Not at all.
So yeah,
That's
that's
God, all
steak
I want now
tacos.
is chips and queso.
Yeah.
God damn
Steak,
it.
unless it's steak and potato
Steak
tacos.
tacos.
So,
You can't put potatoes in tacos.
Oh,
I was,
I had
uh,
a good steak taco with
I was
potatoes.
telling the guys when I first was pouring my beer, I was like, holy shit. I was sitting back here, I was probably, a foot away. I was like, this is like a citrus experience that I was having over here. The aroma that came off
It was pretty strong.
off of the pour was just a next level. And it was just that citrus and that lime. I don't know, but I think drinking it out of this new glass actually elevates it more than it should be, because I think I've had 4 now.
The new glasses were my Bromis
They're
present
going down very
to the
quickly.
guys.
Look
Yeah.
at the table.
Yeah.
There's
And you
so
could-
many
there's
beers in here
6
right now.
There's 16 beers of the first
And
one
it's Tuesday,
on the
bitches.
table.
Is it more the logo on the front or the logo on the bottom?
It's a combination, but like you can only see the logo on the bottom if you're deep in it.
Yeah, these were my Bromis, my Christmas presents to the guys. So also shout out to Paige. She helped design. She didn't help. She did design the logo and stuff.
And it's awesome.
And then my guy, my vinyl guy, cut them out and I put them together and hand wash only. I know we talked about this last cast and Chris was like, these fucking glasses are hand wash only. And like when he said that, I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't care. I'm doing it.
They're
It's
putting
fine.
the decals on. You're like, God damn it.
That's a good thing
I
though,
honestly-
about having the wide rim though, is hand washing.
Right.
I can wash these in hand wash.
Right.
Normally
big
you buy
Romas,
that
too.
bottle brush, and
Right.
that's what I wash my glasses with.
Well, I mean, so long as we make sure we're washing them right off the bat, these are easy to clean.
No,
It's just liquid.
I'm tempted to like use your guide to print a whole nother set and make 3 more sets just so I can have a set at home. You can have a set at home. You can have a set at home. You can have a set at home. Maybe him.
It's the
That's
beer-
hate
it's
is
the
strong,
envy.
man.
It's the
Oh,
envy.
that's what it is.
envy.
No, but like I have a feeling we're gonna leave these here, and that in a way makes me sad.
I am
'Cause this was
absolutely
a
going to leave
present.
mine here. That way I
This
don't
was a
ever
present.
forget it.
I
Yeah.
want to take
Yeah.
it with me. I don't want to share it with
So
anybody.
take it out and fucking
You
wash
gotta,
it
you
yourself.
gotta, you just gotta make sure you
No,
bring
I'm
it
gonna
back.
leave this here so Chris can wash it.
Piece of shit. All right, review, man.
Wait, they'll remember.
We may push back the vanilla bean till hour after.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
We got 5, and we're
Right.
You know.
As far as a beer though, it's so drinkable. I've put we each of
really
us have
is.
put down 4, and we're just keep pounding them back
Super
because
drinkable.
they're
I
not
don't know
heavy.
if there's any left. Cause
Yeah, they're not heavy at all.
Do we,
Should be
is
enough
there
for
any in
yours.
that
Good thing I
fridge?
brought the 6-pack then.
And I was saying, hopefully you still have yours left. I don't want to drink into your stash.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's-
give this a
everything I
aggressive
brought here
rating
gets
though.
strength.
Uh,
So, we're good.
Because here's the thing, though. Most nights, like the today when I came over, like I said, Chris and I normally show up early. I try to help him where I can. We get shit set up for the cast. I opened the fridge and I was like, man, we have a lot of snow and tell left from last cast.
Oh, no.
I was like, damn, we have a lot of these left. But like these, we're not gonna have any of these fucking
No.
beers
No,
left
you're
because
not.
they're just like gone. Like,
yeah.
I give it an 8.
And I rated
Nice.
this.
Oh, what?
Damn, Tate.
What? What?
I give it an 8.
That's
It's so
unusual.
smooth.
I'm celebrating, dude. An 8 from Tate? Oh.
Oh. Wait.
I gave the V6 a 7.5. So
Yeah.
I gave this
And
an
that's
8.
saying a lot, dude, because that
I'm
V6 is
inconsistent
good.
as fuck.
I'm sorry, Tate.
God damn
Who
it.
chose this beer? Who chose this?
Damn it.
Yes. Yes. 3 of your favorites.
Yeah.
3 of your favorites I've chosen.
I think Jason's second highest beer ever was either the Odell IPA or the Fresh Squeezed IPA.
That fresh squeeze
Or
was
that.
the
Or
shit.
that.
Death Breath
So,
by Hydra.
No, that wasn't
Fuck
Jason's
you,
pick,
Jason.
though.
I did choose that, actually. It was in my top.
As
Wait, how did
far
you-
as
No,
rating
no, I didn't
Oh,
choose it.
rating.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was
we
like,
did
no,
top
you
when
did
one.
you
not.
rated high for IPAs.
Yeah.
the Odell, though, Jason was like, oh, it's an 8.5.
It was a good
It's a
beer.
good
It was
beer.
Yeah.
really crisp and
Really
clean.
fucking awesome beer.
Let's get back
That
to
fresh squeeze was my
business.
shit, though. Like, overall, man.
The peanut butter porter
Okay,
you
so
loved.
what did you give it,
That
Neff?
you loved. The sour
gave
you
it a-
loved. Oh.
Give Brooks some love.
7.5, I think.
7.5. Jason gave it a
I gave it an 8
Eight.
to an 8.5. Yeah.
Give it 8.5.
8.5. 6.
6.5.
6.5.
It's situational,
Eight.
but awesome.
But I'm saying, like,
It is
6.5 to 8,
very
that's a good, like,
situational beer.
fucking good, solid beer. Cheers to
Props.
that. Anybody who's got anything
Cheers
in
to
their glass?
that.
Something? Bada.
Yeah.
So,
This is a summer in Mexico beer.
Fuck that, right there. Fuck that. Memories can be made with this beer.
Oh, yes.
What do you think you're doing?
More
Man, you want me to
forgotten
rinse?
if you drink
No,
enough
I'm
of
gonna
it.
go pee in a
But
minute.
it's light enough you'd have to drink.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
actually,
you.
I'm getting ready to go piss, too.
I'm next in line. I've already called dibs.
The
So
you guys have gotten my Snapchat videos of our work fridge, which is full of beer. Next summer, this beer is definitely gonna be in there.
Oh, it has to be in there.
It's absolutely gonna.
I
be
really
there.
hope. Hey, Brooks, anybody checking it out? We got you guys up on the screen. Also, yeah, while Chris is in there, we can do it without him. Shout out to Brooks. They always give us an awesome deal on beer. We love those guys. They take care of us.
keep this in the
this
fridge
shit.
next
Yeah.
fucking summer.
Have this through the summer. Like, right now, because I hadn't seen it until, like, recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just broke it out for the wrong season. Absolutely do not get rid of this.
And try and talk to them and see if you can get some variety
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. They
You-
had so many
you
beers.
Winter?
We need to bring
Winter?
this up.
Winter?
Yeah, I mean,
That's an
I'm
idea.
just going to say, if they can get one of their beers, they can get all of them. Really.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know? So, no, absolutely. That's a good point. We're going to have to get some more of these guys' beers. We're going to have to get... Oh, man. We'll look it up after the cast. Like, I'll have Chris bring it up. So many beers. I mean, it was just, like, scrolling through. It was insane.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
if they have
I've
that
never even
many,
heard of
they
it.
got to have a couple ambers. And ambers are my favorite.
I can see that. Especially
course.
if you don't
I'm
like
gonna
coffee.
promise
Yeah.
I did, dude. They had
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Ambers are my favorite.
The Warbeard. He's got the Warbeard hat
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Reppin'.
Walnut River, here in Kansas.
El
out of
Dorado,
El Dorado.
Kansas, yeah.
Me and
He's been trying to steal this hat for.
Here's
see, I got it in July, so
Boom.
since July.
close up. There it
Nice.
is.
We
There it is,
appreciate
people.
Thanks for the merch.
You were able to stand
no
still. You
problem.
haven't
Yeah,
been
man.
drinking enough.
No, I'm gonna wear that shirt with pride. I'm gonna stretch it out. Even though my
I plan
mustache
on
might
getting
be
it
here
out
late.
there, but
No,
I
that's,
had to
that's,
get it
that's a
nice
good.
and trimmed.
We call that business beard.
I-
Yes,
I
that is a
fucking-
solid business beard. I will give you that.
The conversation you had with us about the one that you had with your mom, where you were growing it out, and your mom's like,
Dude,
"What are you?
if you don't
You
go
growing
piss,
a
I'm gonna
Jason
cut
or
you.
Neff beard?" And she was like, "I'll shave it." And you're like, "I'll shave your fucking head."
I'll shave your beard in your sleep. I'll shave your fucking head in your sleep, woman. Mom
That's
or
so
not.
good.
Be going to
It's
work
all
bald.
you know. It's the second B right there. It's the bros. We're all a big fucking family here, man.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Oh wait.
That's
While
a
he's,
dark
while
beer.
he's in the bathroom, what's the secret? What's the length secret? Mine gets to like a. This is about as long as it gets, and then it gets all Taliban-y, and it splits in two. Like
Yeah, I know about the splitting in two.
yeah, I fucking
Yeah.
hate that. Like this gets
Um,
short. Like this is this long. Like it's constantly recycling itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
most of your
And
front
then
chin won't get super
all
long.
of my
I
my
mean,
shit on the side. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. It's fucking long.
It's called terminal length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different terminal length.
Ah, fuck.
Mine is 13 and a half inches. It will not grow longer than 13 and a half inches.
Really?
My buddy Andrew, he was the founder and president of the Wichita Beard Club. He is just the founder now. My friend Colin is now the president. I doubt they're watching, but I said their name anyway.
Right.
No,
No, give shout outs
Andrew-
for sure, man.
tell them to fucking watch.
Andrew is, I think he's about 6 years now, and he's sitting at 26 inches or
Nice.
so.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's monstrous. It is. That's why I had him judge ours.
Yeah.
Because nobody would have stood a chance.
So you could not fuck with it your whole life and still have a terminal length?
Yeah.
Really?
It's
I mean, you can
based
do,
on your
you can do
genes.
certain things though that
I thought
like
it would just keep
give it a
growing,
little bit more.
but slower.
I'd always heard that terminal length for most people is about 18 inches. And that it was supposed to be, if you have dead ends or you can fill dead ends, you're supposed to trim it up, let it
If you
grow.
have split ends,
blah, blah, blah.
you always, it's just like your normal hair. You want to trim split ends.
I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah,
I didn't do right by mine.
I got it.
Oh, it
it's
feels so much
going.
better. Thank God.
But yeah, you want to take care of it because basically once it grows out of your face,
Yes.
it's dead.
Okay.
It's dead hair. The beard oil and stuff you can put in it. A lot of people make the mistake of rubbing it through their hair, which it makes it look shiny. It's nice, but the oil you want to rub into your skin.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't get dry.
Right.
Yeah.
20 minutes?
That's the
A lot of
biggest
people
problem
know
I face.
during the winter is for me during the winter is the worst time because it dries my skin out, and you get to that point to where it itches real bad. You scratch and it looks like it's snowing. It looks
So-
like dandruff, but it's just dry skin
Okay.
from the weather drying your skin out.
I get you.
So during the winter is when I usually oil every morning before I go to work, and then I get home from work, take a shower, oil it up again, and that keeps it from getting dried out.
You
I'm
do
very
it twice
glad
a
you
day
mentioned
during
that.
the winter.
Because Tate and I had this discussion about, he was like, I'm getting a little bit of beard drift. What do I do about that? And I was like, I've always heard you're not supposed to use harsh soaps and don't wash your beard too much
I want to
and
give
things
a
like that. And like
shout
you're
out
supposed to
to
just use kind of
John
water, scrub into
McDowell
it.
for liking our videos and shit. The jiu-jitsu instructor. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
He's
please.
been
He's a cool dude.
yeah, he's really awesome. Positive guy.
We might have one of our fellow jiu-jitsu mates in a couple of weeks, Jamie Bebb.
I know Jamie.
Yeah, I know from the Beard Mustache Club.
Jamie is
He's a
makes,
Jawheart guy.
Jawhearts.
Yep.
And
We're gonna have
actually-
him bring some and give us a little
Hell
demo.
yeah.
I've watched a few of Jamie's videos, and they're pretty awesome. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Dude, this can just feels heavy.
It does, doesn't it?
It feels like there's some poundage. to
Look
this
at that
fucking
dark
thing.
liquid with that beautiful label. I mean, isn't that just fucking gorgeous?
That was
Yeah.
honestly with the white
at
label. Like this was my
Look at
fucking dream right here.
Yes.
Just having
God
that
damn.
fucking pop.
It pops.
Could have poured that a little better.
Oh, the amount of heads.
No,
pretty decent.
he was
I
just
like
letting it. He wants to get the aromatic experience.
I like some
okay.
head.
Okay.
I like a
We're,
little
we're
head.
all
You know what I'm saying?
big fans.
that. So, in your professional opinion, as you run this,
That smells good.
if you were to grow a beard, or you're growing a beard, you're Tate right now, and you want to grow this out, what is your proper regimen for taking care of it, and how would
Or
you
mine.
possibly increase its length?
They, taking B vitamins, biotin, hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Vitamins,
Biotin
they
is
always
awesome.
help. I take biotin. It helps. I have tried Beardalizer. They're supposed to help you grow. They didn't help my length any, but they made it thicker, fuller, looked a little healthier, which it's basically B vitamins, and biotin, which I think is another B vitamin. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I read up on Beardalizer, and I think it's essentially like a fuck ton of biotin and some B
Yeah,
vitamins.
it's
So like you can
most
just
of
get
them. If you
those-
look, there's a shit ton of B vitamins all in one pill.
Isn't it like 5 Hour Energy drink? Isn't that just like 5,000% of B12?
Yeah.
Should I just chug that?
just take a 5-hour energy drink every day.
Yeah, 'cause you need some
wanna
fullness,
Be fucking
Jason.
wired, I guess.
I don't want you down that much fucking 5-hour energy.
Last time I took a 5 Hour Energy drink, almost immediately afterwards I took a nap. So.
Yep. That's what I do. I mean, the
Bad
caffeine and stuff doesn't affect me. I still get the crash. So, but as for washing it, unless you like get it dirty, I wash mine once a week
Hey,
with
okay,
actual
okay.
shampoo. You don't want to use normal shampoo that you use for hair or anything like that because there's phosphates in it, which kill your hair.
Ooh.
They actually have
Damn.
beard shampoo. It costs a little more, but I actually just started using beard shampoo. Oh, maybe a month ago.
So it's not right to use hair shampoo and conditioner in your beard.
Conditioner you can use.
Yeah.
Just the shampoo.
They do make beard
Like
conditioner.
I can.
That's way
Yeah, they
better.
do. I use conditioner every day.
The beard conditioner I use, it's called Woody's.
Woody from
It's-
Walmart.
It's fucking amazing. I don't know. Does Walmart have it?
Walmart has Woody's.
Okay, I didn't know
and,
that. No, that's
um,
awesome.
Walmart has Woody's, and they have Honest Amish beard products.
Okay.
And there's
My
another.
shit.
There's another product from Walgreens. I don't remember what it is. I actually have a product sponsorship through Grave Before Shave, so
Yeah.
I get most of my stuff through them.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
So
And that's an awesome thing. Yeah, anybody with a beard, Grave Before Shave.
yeah,
has
big shout
excellent
out to
products
Grave Before
all the
Shave.
way.
Great oils, great balm, any beard product you can think of. It's a great company.
Question.
And, yeah. You raising your go ahead.
All right. What's the difference between a balm and an oil?
A balm and an oil.
What?
They're the
Balm's
same,
like-
basically, right?
Isn't a balm
A
waxy
balm-
substance
A
you
balm
want?
is a more solid.
Right. Well, I mean, I just take it and I do a little bit of this.
If
melts
you
a
get
little
the
bit.
balm that melts a little bit, but it will solidify. Like
It helps a lot with shaping too.
yeah.
Okay, so like
Okay.
oil is gonna give you like that hydration. It's gonna give you like those natural supplements that you need like in your hair, in your skin. But if you get a balm, you can get those same things, but it also helps you with your shaping.
Yeah.
I've been using Johnny B lately. If you dude,
I don't
check
know
it
if
out.
that'd be-
Johnny B. Oh man, it's
The-
like good organic shit. Like just straight fucking
yeah.
goodness.
The first balm I ever bought was Smooth Viking, and it actually had a leave-in conditioner in it, so it made it so soft. It was so nice.
This sounds fucking amazing.
It was. But you gotta watch out for a lot of the beard products because there are some people. Coconut oil is one of the main ingredients in a lot of beard products. Karen, who is our VP's wife, who does so much for us, she is allergic to coconut. So I try and get stuff that does not have coconut oil in it, which it's not that hard. You just have to look a little bit more. And they use different ones, like they use canola oil or
Argan. I've seen a lot of
argan oil.
Yeah.
Do you think you can just use strictly that rather than the so-called beard oil, like combination of either?
Well, I mean, like,
You can, but with
just for hydration.
yeah, if you just want to put that in, it's perfectly fine. It's like using. We used to buy this big tub of just coconut. I don't know. It's like coconut fat.
Yeah,
Basically.
it looks like lard.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like
Coconut
lard.
oil. Yeah,
Yeah, you
It's
can
really
just
good
use
for
that.
you,
that
like for a lot of shit.
Yeah, and the only thing they add to it pretty much is different essential oils and something a little for the scent. But if you just want the hydration and stuff, coconut oil works really good. Castor oil actually works really good. It's just extremely fucking thick. Marty was and still is one of our members. He has moved up to Ohio, and he was making beard oil. He gave me a little sampler of his, and it was castor oil, and it was so thick. I actually had to wash my hands with Dawn dish soap twice
God
just to get it
damn.
off.
Yeah, castor oils isn't
But
something to fuck around with.
it works fucking amazing.
Like some fucking Crisco.
Yeah.
But it's like here's the thing: you put it in and you brush it, and then you just like try to make sure it doesn't touch all your shit, because like you can fuck your shirt up with
Yeah.
a castor oil beard
So,
going on, man. Like
I've been using Head and Shoulders shampoo. I mean, that's what I use. Is everything
I mean, it's not terrible, but like
for the beard too.
I would find.
So like you
How
said, the
often?
Phosphates.
Do you wash it? Do you wash it
How
every
often?
time you wash your hair?
Well, that's the thing is, if you do jiu-jitsu, you have to be concerned about different
Ringworm and shit like that.
Getting stuff.
ringworms,
Fungi.
staph infections,
Yeah.
impetigo, a bunch of different things.
But you don't do jiu-jitsu every single night.
I do it 3 times a week.
Okay, I can see washing up after that, but like
I have to.
I don't know.
have to.
You should find a beard wash Because like washing it with Head and Shoulders 3 times a night.
Yeah, that's gonna dry out your skin. It's gonna just.
It's gonna dry out
It's
your
gonna
beard.
kill it. But
I mean, it depends. Like if you're
It's very
not trying to
commercial, so
grow
they're
for
right.
length.
I'm getting. Like, I'm like a ham.
like,
I am
it'll
the
grow.
ham
Does
in
it
the
feel
ham
like
and egg
pubes?
sandwich.
Does it feel like pubes? Like, is it real rough?
I don't know. Give me-
Is it pretty
Okay,
rough?
it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad.
You should look into a beard wash though,
But yeah,
especially 3 times a week. That's quite a bit.
yeah, washing it just regardless 3 times a week with actual shampoo, even with beard shampoo,
It's hard.
it's a lot. But I know some people, you know, the jobs they have and the things they do, they have to wash it every single night. That's when you want, you know, the less time you have between each wash, that's the more you want to get to the actual shampoos without the phosphates and the harmful chemicals in it. Which I'm not big on the organic stuff and all that. I'm a very commercial person. But
Just natural
organic,
face oil.
natural,
Natural face-
natural is good. Organic is good. I'm not gonna lie. But I actually with my sponsorship through Grave Before Shave, if you wanted to look on their site, I actually have a code to get you a percentage off of it.
Oh shit!
It's a 13% off.
Damn.
Which it doesn't sound like much, but you know, you add it up, it actually works out pretty good. And
Yeah.
there's plenty of other companies. You just go into Walmart and buying the beard wash. It's a little more expensive, but if you're trying to grow out your beard and have it be healthy, with yours the color it is, it could, and as thick as it was,
It'll
it
be
could
beautiful.
fucking awesome.
You see, that's my wife. Actually, I've always had just the goatee, just the maintained
That's why I
manicured
hated you.
That's what I had until
here and here.
I got too lazy.
Shaved
and I
on the
got rid of
sides?
my razor.
And I started growing this out 6 months ago, and I trimmed. I thought that Neff trimmed up the sides of his, like on the side, and then we talked about it during the cast, and he's like,
Yeah.
"No, I don't do that."
No.
I'm like, "Wait, you don't trim the sides?" And
No.
so I stopped. But so this is 6 months here. This is about 3.5, but this is
Alright.
shorter.
Half inch a month-ish, right?
Yeah, no, I pulled
Half
one out.
inch.
The other day I found one. I was like, "Oh no!" And it was like right there.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You were
I'm
really
losing
worried
my
when you
hair.
lose like a 12-inch one, and you're like, no.
It was a 3.5, 4 incher. I mean, it
grown
was
you
a solid.
forever.
It was a good one. I was like, no, that's for my babies. But Teresa, she asked me, she's like,
Like
so
that.
how you feeling about that beard? And I'm like, oh my god, look at that.
About 12, 13er.
That's a 12. Yeah.
Thing is, once you let it go,
It's
it
not.
shrinks.
About a 9,
It's-
10.
yeah.
It's the curliness. Yeah.
But what you said was, well, what do you think about that beard? And I'm like, you know, I feel like I haven't even discovered its potential yet. I feel like I don't.
No,
even,
that
I don't.
makes sense.
It doesn't even.
Hair dancing.
It doesn't even know what. And I tamed it. I mean, I used that boar hair brush a little bit before I came in.
Those are nice.
Okay.
They tame it down quite a bit because otherwise
That's
it's like.
gonna be my question. Wood combs. I always see everything about wood combs. What's the
Wood
Absolutely.
what's the reasoning behind a wood comb
Probably they
compared
hold
to
oil
anything else?
rather than
They,
plastic.
they do hold oil.
First of all, plastic combs are going to give you a shit ton of static in your beard, which is going to make it go from
That's
this.
what I've
to
been using. Ghetto
fucking
ass
that.
Clipper plastic.
Yep,
comb.
yep.
Okay.
The plastic.
And you
ones.
want, here's the thing, you won't like, okay, it doesn't make a difference, but as soon as you get a wood comb, you're like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah,
You
once
really
get
will.
that oil in, you start using that wooden comb. You know, use the same wooden comb over and over again. Eventually, you won't even have to put oil in your beard. The oil from the comb will just make it shine.
Dude, when you order, when you go on Amazon, you start exploring a little bit, look for beard stuff, and you stumble upon the Honest Amish, and you're like, okay, I just want to get some oil. I'm like, well, I mean, a bunch of different customers have bought these products together,
Yeah.
and so I got the Honest Amish unscented oil, the balm, the boar hair brush, and then the wood comb. I got the fucking
You got the pack.
the pack.
The pack.
Starter pack.
And it was
That's a
40,
good way to start, though.
It was $40.
That's
The
not
wood
bad at
comb,
all.
A good wood comb is
That's gonna
actually
last you a long time.
Yeah,
$20+. A good
Okay.
wood comb is easily $20.
But the
Then what do you
first
suggest
Might
as
as
a
well
cast,
wood
wood
though.
comb?
Because it's real wood and not some fucking balsa wood or toothpick bullshit, right?
Yeah, yeah. The, obviously, I gotta say, Great Before Shave. They have good wood combs.
Yeah.
There is a guy in Manhattan. It's I don't know. Does Manhattan have more than one mall, or is it just the one?
One mall.
Just the one, yeah.
Ludus.
He has a setup there now.
What?
Ludus. He was actually at our competition. He makes some badass combs.
I'm gonna have to go there
Yeah.
now. I go to
Yeah.
Manhattan all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
set
he's set
Yeah.
up in the mall. It's a Great
Does
Great
he have
Before
a-
Shave. He's like a main distributor of
Yeah.
them.
Does he have a
Uh,
booth or like a
No,
building?
It's a building. I mean, it's not huge. It's
So
like okay, so you know the it used to be the Bomber's place, and then it was
Yeah,
like a coffee
yeah.
shop. It's like that size. It's not huge, but like he has all his shit displayed out front. You kind of pick what you want, and he goes in the
It's
back and
not
gets it
some
for you.
bullshit center display for lotion.
You know,
Yeah,
Tate,
and-
since
Yeah.
you're such a shithead and you didn't get anybody's stuff for Christmas, and you go to Manhattan all the time.
If I remember right, his combs
He's like,
they're
"Fuck you."
they're double sided, so
hate
you
this
got
guy.
like the wide tooth on one side and the
That's
Yeah.
what I have.
Yeah, it's the wide on one
Yep.
side and the narrow on the other side. And the narrow ones work real good for the mustache and the sideburns. Then you get the wide ones for the.
See, I do a
down
pregame.
below.
I do a pregame with the wide tooth, and then I go in with the fine.
See, I can't do that. My hair kinks up and it's so fucking tangled, and that's why I don't use metal and I don't use plastic combs, because metal combs for me, they catch so bad,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
just rip hair
I
out.
didn't even know metal combs were a thing.
He
Some
said
people use the
side
fucking metal like almost.
get to be the longest.
Some
The
some
unders.
people it grows
unders.
the longest on the side.
So,
Like my sideburns
Is
will
this-
grow.
will
Well, I was
this
gonna say,
look
my sideburns
funky
is probably
once it's long?
short, but it's
Because
about
I
right
trimmed
here.
this up and transition from hair.
Yeah,
to
I got some
beard.
sideburns.
No, if you trim this up to where you know it's short. I used to trim mine up because it would get so fucking bushy on the sides,
Yeah,
and it
it's just
bothered
like-
the hell out of me. It makes it look more stovepipey, which is perfectly fine if you trim the sides but keep the bottom growing. But like mine, the underneath the chin, like between your chin and your neck, that's
Yeah.
where the longest ones of mine grow. And
Really?
Right
yeah.
in here.
So
That's my
the-
short.
The neck
Depends
beard.
on person
I was
then.
gonna
The
say-
neck, yeah, it
That
totally
would be my
depends on
Oh,
the
absolutely.
person.
Oh,
man.
back here,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. I get that
Yeah.
completely. I mean,
It's
that's
very
some,
scarce.
that's some of mine, but it's right here where everything seems to recycle. Like everything around where a goatee would be
Mm-hmm.
is probably my shortest. I mean,
Well,
it's
look
this.
at Neff's. They're different colored up
It's-
close.
Yeah,
He's
Oh,
got the lighter
actually
color
red
up
hair.
front.
Mine's
and
red up
darker
on the
stuff
front,
underneath.
and then it's black on the back. I
Yeah.
mean, that's,
I've got a couple friends. One
Light.
has blonde hair with a red
light.
beard.
Yeah.
One has black hair with a brown beard. I mean,
Yeah.
it all.
Like
It's
I'm
never-
a brunette.
it's
I'm
not
brown hair,
always
but
the
it's
same
all
color.
red
in the
beard.
back too.
Mine is darker in the back, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's because it's thicker. And like, 'cause if you spread it apart, it's almost the same color all the way around.
True.
But you get it together, and it's dark.
Dark
Dark right here, especially right back here.
Yep.
It is extremely thick right there.
I'll
And
tell you.
Eventually, I got to the point I was like, I'm done cutting everything. But there's a guy here in town I go to. All this hamburger type, scraggly, nasty stuff right here. Fine Line. It's Jay. He's one
That's
of the
where I
owners.
got cut by Jason.
Yeah.
My last guy. He trimmed it up
So
nice.
it's Jason and JD, I think, are the two owners. Jason, he lined me up, does a really good fucking job.
Yeah.
So anyone looking for beard trim in Salina,
I tried calling him today. Fine Line, Jason.
hmm
To get an appointment for this week, hopefully before my wife's Christmas party. But I'm gonna tell him, straighten it up, but don't trim it this time.
see, and
Right.
when I went to my
'Cause
buddy Eric's,
I was like, oh god, I want to go home because he fucking trimmed the shit out of it. I had it going,
Yeah.
no, like when
but I
I
looked homeless.
No, dude. I thought you
No,
had
I'm
a
like,
good
clean now.
fucking beard
Shit.
going, man.
You get a homeless phase there for a little while, and you get some of that
Everybody
neck
does.
beard shit.
Everybody
But
does.
And when you
It
do,
goes
you
out.
just stare
It's like-
people in the eye.
It's
Right.
just like,
What are you gonna say?
the best place to go during the homeless phase is to go to Walmart and just
What?
stand outside and wait for people to walk out.
What?
You got something to say?
You're not gonna fucking intimidate.
That's what
me,
you gotta
Ted.
do.
I
You
know
gotta
you do.
stare him straight in the fucking eye.
And
Wait
anytime
for
I
him to
think about
look
that,
away.
I always think about. I hope he's watching. He's probably not at the moment. It's Brad. Brad always lets his shit get to about 2.5 months worth of growth, and then he
Right
just,
to homeless
Almost
stage,
it
and
just
then
looks.
he shaves it.
It looks
never goes
like
past.
shit, and then he's always like, "Hey, it looks like shit. I'm gonna trim it up, grow it back out." I'm like, you just constantly are in this perpetual cycle of I look like shit.
Do you guys agree with the mustache? Like, when you shave with a razor on your mustache is the worst thing in the world. Trying to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, it's bad.
I mean, it's been a long
pulling,
time, but
it's like
also,
That's
hey,
why
by
you
the
don't do
way,
it when it's
I use
grown.
scissors.
You
hey,
trim it down
you-
first.
you have to either do it every day, or you don't do it.
no, I wouldn't do it at
For-
this stage. I would absolutely like
Yeah,
razor
you-
shave, like
you trim
electric shave.
It's been years.
Still, it sucks.
It's been
No,
years
even, yeah,
since I've
clean
shaved
shaven.
my
it like
upper lip.
yanks it out. That's
terrible.
the worst part ever.
At least 4 years.
By the way, we're at. I don't know how long we've
Review
been.
time.
Oh,
it just hit, I think.
We've
okay.
been talking about beards for a solid 30 minutes.
Yes.
Hey, it's
All
a
we've been
different
talking
kind of
about is
cast.
beards.
We've got a guest.
Everybody needs
We
to
got
know
Paul
We
that.
got the
Stevens
president.
Oh my god.
Hey, we got
We're
the
talking about fucking mushroom
Take.
for a bit.
we got the president of the local beard club. We're gonna
Heck
talk
yeah.
about beards.
That's
for a
why
bit.
I
Yeah,
was doing it. I was
fucking
like,
dude.
Cheers to that.
That's
I-
right.
Chris, you have not hit a fucking ounce of liquid every time we cheers. All
I wanna compete in your next
always
competition.
empty.
That's why I need
No,
to
I'm
know.
not talking shit. I'm just saying, like,
It's,
we
uh,
always
it's
pick the
growing.
most
Last
inopportune
weekend in July.
time.
All right, last weekend in July.
Last
Woo.
weekend in July will be our second annual competition.
I got
So,
6 months to not look like Tate. All right.
Fuck you.
I think you've already accomplished that. So
Let's
All
play
right.
some music
How
while
much you think
Tate's
Sarah
He's
would...
got the
Tate's
color.
handing out beers.
The color's a thing.
Let's get some
The
music.
richer colors are absolutely.
So I'll tell you one thing. When I bought my oil about a month ago, and the first thing that everybody said to me after about a week of using it is I came down here and like, damn,
so
Tate,
shiny.
damn, Tate, the beard is
God.
looking good. And that was a week in, and so it's already like it's increased the comments.
That was a really bad pour.
You cannot pour this like the Pilsner.
No.
Why?
I saw that. I was like, God damn, what
The
did
Pilsner, I was like,
you
and I could barely get foam.
Oh shit! All right, let's do reviews. Tate, you got to start because I started
All
the
right,
last
yeah,
one.
let me just talk about it while I toss it
Hold
up
up,
real
hold up,
quick.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold
Oh
up.
my god.
Let's do some fucking fuck it. We're gonna go with this category.
Oh, excuse me.
All right.
Right now, on a new face mixtape. It's not even about DJ Kenny anymore.
This
It's
is,
not about
Tall
Roger
Grass.
anymore. 'Cause right now,
Buffalo
them
Sweat,
just
but
I don't know that I hear Jamaican music with tall guys.
Man.
this is the vanilla bean Buffalo Sweat.
it's the white version.
Oatmeal cream stout right off the bat, but now they got vanilla beans in it. These guys are out of Manhattan, Kansas, which is awesome that we get a fucking local in here.
Straight out of 45 minutes from here.
This is our first tall grass that we've done on the cast, by the
Did
way.
we-
Yeah.
You haven't done the regular
Oh,
Buffalo?
No, no,
shit.
no, 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 no.
Wow.
We never did.
Is it the first tall
Yeah,
grass?
it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is.
Shout out to
It's
Manhattan.
5%. It's only
love-
5%, which is weird for
Really?
a stout.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right there.
Dude, I'm such a big fan of Manhattan stuff too.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've not got one
Yeah.
for this.
But no, this is fucking awesome. Yeah. Fucking Manhattan, Kansas, and the vanilla bean. Oh my god, it makes the difference.
So you say I get to start us off?
Do it up.
Have any of you guys had the traditional Buffalo Sweat?
Yep.
Nope.
So it's been out for like 5 years.
Longer than that.
And it has made tall grass. That is the beer that's helped make tall grass noteworthy on a national scale.
They say Buffalo Sweat is like the most common Kansas beer, craft beer bought.
Yeah.
So,
and
yeah.
it's the one that's most widely distributed across the country is Buffalo Sweat for tall grass.
Yep.
And it's that oatmeal cream stout, and that's kind of the characteristic that makes it up.
It's a harsher stout though.
Yeah, see, I don't like regular Buffalo Stout. I've had it before, or Buffalo Sweat. I've had it before, and I'm not a fan.
But this is the vanilla bean, and I feel like it's a little chilled out, smoother,
Oh yeah.
and it's really good. I really like it, and it's affordable. It's not only, but it's 5.5% alcohol, which is, I mean, maybe that's the lower side for a
No,
porter.
5.0.
That says
5.0?
5.2.
No, 5.0. That's what it says
This is
on
on
the
the
can.
can.
Creme brulee.
No, what the fuck?
Creme
They lied on
brulee.
the website.
Cheesecake,
Those fuckers.
chocolate
They
covered.
want
A little bit stronger.
They want us to think it's
Yeah.
stronger than it actually is.
I love that all the food pairings for this are all desserts. Like it's not like pairs well with a steak, pairs well with a I don't know, fucking chicken cordon bleu. No. Creme brulee, cheesecake, chocolate covered cream puffs, vanilla pastry cream.
Damn, dude. Chocolate covered cream puffs and this?
I mean,
I'm in.
it's still a good
All
beer
day.
though.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
I don't.
Donuts next time.
Somebody who just doesn't like a good full flavored beer wouldn't like this, but this is a 7. I think pretty easy in my book.
All right.
It's a good beer.
All right, Mr. Seven, can I grab another one before Chris jumps in?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, grab me one too, would you?
You don't want that one. Kate's throwing beers.
Don't throw. Thanks, sir.
Want this one now?
No, I don't want that one. It's all shaking the fuck.
We're going to Poncho's tonight. If you
So-
guys want to go to Poncho's with us,
Yeah. Especially if you're out of town, drive all the way here for Ponchos.
Yeah.
Ponchos. We're gonna get that breakfast
won
burrito,
the
whatever that
bronze
is.
medal at the 2016 World Beer Cup.
Oh, I'd fucking believe it.
I hate you guys. I love the fact that the IBUs are low. It's smooth and it's tasty, but for how heavy it is, and then I think it feels heavier in my stomach, way heavier than the Pilsner. How is it not, I don't know, 25% stronger
I get that.
than the
yeah.
Pilsner?
Yeah, it's a little
well,
confusing.
for stout.
Because this is what?
I
Did
get
you
ya.
say 5.3 was what this one
They're
was?
about the same.
5-0 or 5. Yeah, 5-3.
Yeah. So this
Like
was
how-
actually
so a little
stronger.
stronger.
This was so easy to drink.
That was stronger than this stout. Yeah.
So easy to drink. This one, not so much. I could probably drink 2 or 3 in the time it
this-
takes me to drink one of these.
Or you might not remember like that you had 5 of them.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh,
easy
shit.
killers.
We're gonna do the reviews, and then we're gonna talk about that.
Talking
Oh,
about some other
this
shit
weekend.
that don't matter right now. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's true. You know.
Is it because you don't remember that either?
you don't. You actually fucking don't know.
Fucking hate's real, dude. Can't even do my fucking beer review.
Who's holding you back?
He doesn't remember his score.
He doesn't remember.
Hold on, before you do that.
Oh.
This is Tate hate, baby.
Get that Tay hate going.
God damn.
Oh.
It's hard to give this one a higher review than the Pilsner.
Oh, wow. Because you reviewed the Pilsner. You gave that a pretty low
I got
score.
6.5, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one a 6.
Oh,
Alright.
shit,
Oh,
son.
alright.
Wow.
This is not your night.
Hey, Tallgrass, we love you.
They're both tasty, but I think they're both situational. And,
Okay.
And I don't want to keep throwing that into my reviews, but would you want this in the pool?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no, dude.
But
Not
winter
unless I'm
beers.
puking outside the pool.
We've been discussing winter beers, and this is absolutely one of them.
This is a good
Also,
chill by the fireplace beer, but you only want 2 or 3, and then your night's over.
shout
I
out to
couldn't
the
drink.
fucking cups, man.
14 of these
I
fucking
got the
things.
logo in my beer. I didn't even notice that. It's
What?
facing outwards. Fucking logo in the beer.
He's talking about like the.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking-
yeah,
God.
the shadow on the foam.
Oh, that's
Or
so
the-
fucking great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call
Go
Wayne.
you. We gotta get him one too. You were on the night that we got these.
Yeah.
Can we get one?
We can try that.
Can we
try
yeah,
that?
All right. Awesome. You definitely need one.
Where'd you get the glasses?
I'm going to give it a 6.
6?
We'll talk about it later.
I do want to try more Tallgrass beer, though, now, because it is good.
Oh yeah, they got a pretty good selection. Wait, no. You've had Tallgrass. We had one of their sours at Tate's. Yeah, yeah.
Raspberry jam and
Yep.
the key
Oh,
lime
yeah.
pie.
Oh,
Because you're
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
sour guy.
I like the raspberry
hated
jam
that
a
one.
lot.
And
Key lime
we-
pie, not so much.
No, the blueberry jam I fucking hate.
Don't they also do the 8-bit and you fucking hate the 8-bit?
He
Oh,
hates
they
the
do.
Here's the
the
thing, man.
8-bit.
I don't want Tallgrass to fucking
Oh.
you in. I don't like the
Don't be
fucking-
afraid.
I don't like the 8-bit, man. That's a personal thing. Maybe I don't know.
They
But-
like constructive criticism.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'll
And
tell
here's
you
the
one
thing.
thing,
I
though.
love hoppy beers. I fucking love hoppy beers. If I get an IPA, I get any double IPA, triple IPA. Fuck yeah, bring it to my face. But that 8-bit, man, it's something about the way they do it. But no, they have another though. They have another IPA that's not their 8-bit. It's
16-bit?
no.
They have that. They do.
Do
No.
they really?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I
but
thought
they
you were
have
just
another
being
one.
fucking
They have
clever.
another one that's not.
That's a double IPA.
Yeah. No, but they have another one that's not like the 8-bit, whatever like style that they do, and I love it.
So I
But
will
that
tell
one is just not my shit.
I will tell you that I had the 8-bit 5 years ago, and I had the 8-bit this year, and they're not the same beer. The 8-bit,
So I need to give it another chance.
if they go back to their roots, because the 8-bit 5 years ago I really liked. The 8-bit that I had this year, I was like, meh. It wasn't as good. I mean, but nothing's ever as good as the way you remember.
Is that like a Hoptronics? You were talking about that earlier tonight too.
Maybe I'll try.
Wasn't
Maybe
it
I'll
you
give him
who
another
asked the
shot.
question? Is the second time you
Try
have
the
a beer?
16-bit
Is it the same
I
as the
don't know where I
first
get
time you
that.
have the beer?
I've never seen it.
during the
Ooh.
summer.
Deep.
It
That's
comes
deep.
out. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
You
You're not
were-
sorry, but
it's
you weren't
sinking
listening.
in your brain.
All right, you're up.
All right, the dark beers I'm usually do not like. This one I can actually probably drink every day if I wanted to.
Nice.
All right. Okay.
I don't know why it's not as bitter as normal porters or darker, heavier beers. You know, like Guinness or anything like
Right.
that.
Fucking a Guinness.
Yeah, we won't get into the Guinness. This one, I definitely, because of the weight, I have to drink it slower.
Oh.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, it's a way slower drink. Yeah.
It's a
I
sipping,
mean, like
it's
look
a
at the
sipping beer.
table.
Yeah.
There's
it's-
there's like 30 of these and like 12 of these.
I just poured the second one.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
definitely a sipping beer.
Working on my second.
But maybe it's just the vanilla bean that makes it a little better, because I've had the regular Buffalo Sweat and I don't know. I if we were doing the regular Buffalo Sweat, it'd probably get about a 3 from me.
All right.
I do not like it.
So you think
How
they
are you
should
feeling on a-
discontinue that and just go with the vanilla
I don't
bean?
think they should discontinue it, because there are some people that do like
I guess tastes are different, yeah.
the
I
dark
got
heavy
you.
porters.
But in your opinion,
In my opinion, I won't buy it.
and keep the vanilla
This I will buy this.
Hell yeah.
I'd have to give this one, you know, I'd probably go with a 7.
Nice.
Okay.
It's an easy. It's a solid 7. It's pretty good.
What
I
were you
like
saying?
it.
bean. What were you gonna say? You don't remember. Fucking guy.
No, we made eye contact. It was there, but it's gone.
So
fuck
glad
yeah.
I came
Alright.
on today. This is so much better
Oh
than
no,
what I've
no,
been
no,
doing
I
today.
remember it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Tuesday nights like this. This
no,
is great.
I've not drank with you before. How do you feel right now?
He's fucked up.
I'm ready for ponchos.
Yeah, bro. That's what we like to do. Hey.
He's got that buzz on.
Yeah.
He's got that
yeah.
buzz
Hell
on.
Buzz
yeah.
is there, and
Oh,
I'll
man.
give them credit. They're the main reason for the buzz, but they're locking it down.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is really good. I don't normally do full flavored robust beers, but this is amazing. I like this.
Hell yeah.
That happens to you on this show. Like
Yeah.
I would have never thought that I would have liked the peanut butter porter, and that is the highest rating I've given a single beer on the cast. I think I gave it a 9.
Yeah.
You bought it this weekend.
I bought,
You
no,
bought
I
this
bought it
weekend.
again this weekend, and it was. And
Chris had some and doesn't
Chris-
remember drinking them.
So
What are you talking about?
we finished the
Dude,
ratings,
if you
right?
want to talk about this, good.
We
'cause I
finished the
gotta go
ratings,
pee.
so we
no,
had.
we haven't finished
we
already.
got-
We
we
still have
got
2
two.
more.
I
It's your
gotta
turn,
pee.
bitch.
Wait,
I gotta
is Jake-
pee. No, do your rating
He's
first.
gonna talk about it.
Okay,
He's gonna
no.
talk about it.
No.
Talk
All right, I'm gonna
it.
do my
You do
rating
yours.
because Jason's like fucking. I don't even know what he's doing. Just give it a second and then we can talk about this weekend. All right, so the vanilla bean buffalo sweat. I'm kind of on the.
The drama.
I'm almost on the same page as Eric. The regular buffalo sweat is like I'll drink it, but it's not my favorite oatmeal stout. It's a good one, but there's nothing to me. Anytime I've tasted it, maybe like I need to retaste it because you were telling me the 8-bit, it's changed. Maybe I need to retry the 8-bit. Especially because I'm all about like local breweries here in Kansas, man. I'll drink the shit out of them as much as I can.
Yep.
So I actually am gonna try 8-bit again, just because you told me that.
8-bit and 16. We'll do it together.
All right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when 16-bit comes back
We'll play
around, if
Xbox.
it's a seasonal, hit me up. Let's
Rocket
do it.
League.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna do
I'll
it.
destroy
Yep.
you in Rocket League.
I've never played before.
I know.
So,
So you'll get destroyed.
I'll destroy you in Rocket League. Anyways, we're all
Fuck you,
fucking
Neff.
nerds, man. But no, the regular Buffalo Sweat, like he was saying, he doesn't like it. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but like, it's all right. It's a decent oatmeal cream stout. This with the vanilla bean, this fucking rocks it, man.
Well, see, you like more of the robust flavors.
I do, yeah, yeah.
And I don't.
Absolutely,
But
no,
this-
and that's so I
this
totally get that.
knocks- This is way, in my opinion, way better than.
That little bit of vanilla that they put in this vanilla bean buffalo sweat makes the world's difference, in my opinion. This is fucking, yeah. This is like the perfect winter beer.
Oh,
It's a little heavy. It absolutely is. I mean, obviously, you can tell by the number of cans of the Uinta versus the tall grass. This
Definitely
is slowing
wouldn't-
us down. But man, that flavor, that's a good flavor. It's got get in here, bro.
It's definitely not
Yeah,
one
come on.
you want to drink with food.
Oh
that's,
yeah, dude.
that's all I'm gonna say.
Here's the thing. This first one, straight Mexican food. Like you know,
I
chicken
want a
fajitas
steak.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is like
Always,
steak
yeah.
and potatoes beer.
Give me a steak.
This is steak and potatoes beer.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Heavy, thick goodness. This is
We're talking about
that
food,
was
I
a
think,
summer
yes.
beer. This was a summer beer. This is a winter beer.
Which is great because that's when they do it. They do it in the it even says winter season.
Yeah, it's a
So,
seasonal. So like they nailed it as far as like doing this in the winter. Good job, Tallgrass.
But it should be stronger.
You see,
I will say that as a
It should
stout,
be like 8%.
as soon as you told me it was only like 5%, it says 5% on the can, 5.2% on here. As soon as you told me that, I was like, fucking what? For a stout?
And I'm not trying to sway your fucking review.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah,
like
just
that
pissed-
is,
you.
That pissed me off.
it's really low for a stout. But it's a good beer. I'm gonna give this one. What did I give? I gave this guy a 7.5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
gave this a 7.5.
Give it a 9. I don't.
I'm gonna give this one a 7.5 also. I'm gonna say they're just polar opposite seasonals.
they really are.
They are.
Cheers.
Fuck that guy.
Which is why you gave them the same scores too.
No.
Uh,
I think I went 6, 6, 5.
Okay, okay.
5,
Now that Neff has finally given his fucking review.
No, Jason hasn't given his though.
Fuck
'Cause he went-
Jason for a minute.
I knew that's why he
No.
was jumping into
He
this.
gets
No.
to go.
You know,
He goes.
what's your thing?
I was just gonna talk about.
Just do your
He
review.
goes.
So,
real quick.
all right.
and then we
Just wait.
chill.
We had Brews and Stews 2017.
I'm gonna swap my
Fuck you
handle
guys. we had Brews and Stews 2017.
Hosted by me.
It was no. This is Jason's brainchild or whatever they call that.
Every year.
He invented
Every year
this.
we're gonna do
He
this.
invented this.
Last year when he got fucked up and couldn't remember that his
Stouts and
kid was home.
stews turned into brews and stews.
So
today.
am I
What
getting
are
rid of the
stouts?
information for the brew?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we don't
Go
care about
for it,
Jason's
go for
review.
it.
Jason, do
Uh,
your review. Fuck Tate.
No, but anyway.
I'll let him do it.
Anyway,
Hey, you went crotch towards them. I like it.
I did. We
I'm a crotch guy. What can I say?
we had a poker game
Uh,
and Chris dominated and he walked home victorious.
Dominating.
And so any swag that we might get after today is because Chris is now
Wait,
Moneybags.
Did you say swag or swag?
swag.
Swag.
'Cause swag is
Swag.
something I fucking smoke. Swag is like,
Wait,
oh, I'm cool.
swag and swag?
But you know, swag is
Swag.
the same thing as loot or booty or anything
No.
like that. Like that's
No,
swag.
loot and booty. I've had booty, and
You
like,
better have
I'd
it.
rather have booty before I have loot.
Is some dirt weed.
Or some swag.
Swag is like
oh,
cool
I didn't
shit.
know. It's the H is in there.
Yeah.
It's that H.
Swag is
So
some
we got
dirty
some-
weed.
So you got to get us some swag with your, or I mean, if you're feeling it up to it, some swag
Go for it.
with your poker winnings.
Oh, I went poker and I got to fucking spin it on the guys I beat. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, Tate, this whole time I was pissing, if I was a viewer, I'd be pissed, because, like, it's been 5 minutes, you going, swag, 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 swag. Like, the whole fucking 5 minutes. I was
It's not just me.
No, literally.
Swing guys from fucking Abilene know the difference.
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck's wrong with you?
Hey, I need one
Guys
more of
from
these.
Solomon know the difference.
I was a late bloomer.
Tate, I need one more, brother.
Another. Oh, you do? That sucks.
Fuck you, give me one. Shut up.
All right, so we're moving on to mine.
please.
Tate's done
I love
finally.
you
Yeah.
and hate you at
I have
the
to
same
say for
time.
this, I honestly expected it to be
You're
shit
dead.
because I hated the just regular buffalo sweat. It was
That's why I
it was
didn't
so
want to
strong.
drink it at
You
first.
hate it?
Oh, yeah.
because
The original buffalo sweat. It was just like, oh, what is this? This
I love
none of the
it.
flavors I like are in
it
this.
tasted like the name.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm drinking actual buffalo
Yeah,
sweat.
so it wasn't salty. If it was a salty drink, maybe I'd have liked it. But no. So this one going into it, I was like, I'm so fucking hesitant. And then that first drink, I was like, maybe it's because I just got off these ones and it's got that heightened sense of taste and
See,
something
and
like that.
I smelled it first, and I was
Oh,
like, okay, this might actually taste good.
oh man, I completely agree. After that first little bit, and then you just like smelling the head that was to it and everything. I was like, oh, okay, I can see that and everything.
Hey.
And it looked dark. I was like, oh, I'm a little worried about this. I'm a little worried about everything in the winter is always vanilla, cocoa, coffee, and I love this. This is so great. This is absolutely a winter seasonal beer.
Yeah.
This is easily I will drink this in the winter all the time. It's nice. It's cold. It's dark. It's everything. It's the
That's
perfect
better than
seasonal
yours.
beer.
I'll cheers to that. That's way better than your first
I
one.
absolutely agree with everybody's rating of this is pretty high. I mean, I would easily have to give this an 8. If this was, as long as it's winter, I will drink this. I
Right.
will absolutely drink this.
I think both beers were
So-
very much seasonally appropriate.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like this is a summer beer. This is a winter beer.
Yeah, I'd
That's
easily
how
move
it
on
is.
from this to that, back to
Yeah.
this. I mean, it's
You know, if you get a cold fall, autumn, whatever, you can
Yeah.
still drink this.
Right.
But
Cold weather, hot weather,
warm
yeah.
weather,
Yeah,
yeah.
or
absolutely.
in
Easy.
Kansas, cold weather, balls sweating.
Tuesday,
weather.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Which is-
Tuesday, Wednesday. There you go.
Right.
Which is crazy because you compare the two beers, and that one was an extremely light beer. This is extremely dark. That was an acidic beer because it had the lime in it. This not so much.
Malty.
I mean, if you're on the pH scale, it goes to basic.
It's a
So
base.
It's heavy as shit, and this
Well,
one was
was
really light.
extremely light. Yeah,
And this
everything
one,
about them was polar opposites.
this one actually had the
Perfect
higher
compliment now.
higher rating
Hey,
than this one too.
cheers to us.
Boom.
We picked a good fucking complimentary pair.
For the first
Wish
time
Tate would
ever.
fucking try to do that.
Tate's always like, "What's the biggest IPA? Do you guys have 3 IPA?"
I did not get
I
the
paid
victory
it a
at
third.
C.
Yeah.
I could have
Triple
gone for the
IPAs.
victory at C.
cubed.
Well, see, now you're going to because they're talking shit.
Because I'm a fucking Viking.
Really? Where's the beard to say
The
that?
spirit. You see the intensity in the eyes?
No. All I remember you saying was you're Scottish and you guys don't do shit except play bagpipes.
We fucking war.
Half-assed.
That's
We
what we do.
war.
You don't talk shit on the Scottish because they will kick your ass and then sing
Oh,
a
no.
song about it later.
With a bagpipe.
Yes, with the bagpipe.
And some haggis.
You seen that dude? You seen that dude playing Thunderstruck with a bagpipe?
You're
I
what,
have.
fucking
Fire coming
Highlander?
out.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Highlander,
badass.
you
Yeah.
get that shit?
Welcome to
Fucking
Highlander.
samurai sword, cut your head off and steal your soul.
A
Tate would
Japanese
not like that
sword
at all.
for a
At
Scottish
all.
guy.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Look at all the fucking
Scotch
beers.
Korean. Scotch
Yeah.
Korean.
So many beers. Also, we haven't heard anything from anybody tonight. Anybody who's watching, it says we got 3 watchers. We want to know who's here. We always like a hello because we want to
It's
give you
always
guys a
different.
shout out, man.
Between all of this, so
The biggest thing is we want to give you guys a shout out and know who's here
Oh,
because
man.
We like
that's
to
important
interact.
to us. Yeah,
We like to interact.
you know, and the people who
Yeah.
support us, like that's important to us, big
That's
time.
the biggest downfall so far is less chat on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
since
It's a more stable platform.
I'll
but
tell you this.
It does not have the
Here's
social
the thing.
features.
I'll tell you this right now. I know out of the 3 viewers tonight, Caleb's not one of them because that dude talks us up, and I love that dude. Caleb Loader.
I haven't seen.
Okay. Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Sarah Noah.
Sarah,
Hey, what's
Hey.
up, Sarah?
I haven't
Jason's
seen
wife.
Sydney in a
lady.
while either. So
Sarah
been busy
or
with work.
Adrian.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure she got a new.
Where's
job.
Chantel?
I saw her this weekend too.
Did you?
Probably
Nice.
busy
Yeah.
too.
Too busy being in California and like being a movie star.
She's coming back. Like
She's
isn't
getting
she
ready to
supposed
move
back
back,
at
yeah?
the beginning of
I
the year.
think so.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I think so.
Shit.
Maybe
she'll be able to be a real life,
Because she's
Yes.
she's enrolled to
not just some like emoji fucking.
college.
I
to
said,
get a
sorry,
master's.
I'm not there to say
Yeah.
what's up
Online.
now.
Why didn't you wear a
Through
fucking
what
yellow
college?
jumpsuit, man?
I should have. I should have
It would've
wore
been
it and just
perfect.
sat like this.
Really
Yeah.
bright.
It would have been great.
Go butt it out.
With the yellow jumpsuit.
I could have moved my head and everything else had to stay.
So
Oh, man.
this movie comes out
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yup.
Yup.
There it is.
I'm excited
There's
for
a
it.
segue.
It wasn't even a segue. He just cut everything off. He's like,
Nobody invited me to come
This
with
guy.
them, so
You can go with us. We're going down to the.
Oh, I'll go with you.
We're
That
going down to
sounds cool.
Wichita.
Yeah, fuck
Going
these
to the
guys.
Warren.
You can
Don't-
drink.
Don't even send a fucking invite.
Yeah,
Outdoor
yeah.
Friday,
The
Saturday.
theater down there, they give you like alcohol
Yeah.
and you can get your food
And
and
they
all.
bring it to you, and you just sit there and relax.
I
I've
bet you
never
your
been
friends are
before.
cool.
Working.
Your
It's-
friends
it's
are probably
awesome.
pretty fucking
Oh, my
cool.
friends are badass.
Way cooler than these fuckers.
I don't know about that, but my friends are badass.
What?
That's my
I'm
friend.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So fuck you, man. Same friend, dick.
Huh?
Yeah, I say I'm gonna go down to Wichita. I'll probably end up watching it here.
I'm gonna go see it in IMAX.
You don't already have
Boom.
tickets?
Saturday.
That's not the
Sat-
thing?
Fuck no.
Oh, I thought you meant.
I'm
you
broke
said-
as shit,
I was
dude.
gonna say you
No,
saying you were gonna do that. I thought you would be like,
She's on
we've
call.
been planning it for weeks. It's
We
definitely happening.
I got my ticket. I'm ready to go.
Hold on.
So
Oh,
You in Slam?
man.
yeah, it's
Fuck
rough.
you and being a good dad.
Right?
So hard.
Yeah.
So hard.
I even told her, I was like, hey, I'm
Oh,
gonna be
you
on this
gave me
show,
an
you know,
invite.
so if the
Okay,
kids
I'll go.
want to watch me, they can.
Julie going?
Obviously, I guess they're not.
No. Oh.
You're like, I only
My-
go if your
My kid
wife
tries to
doesn't
watch.
go.
My wife streams video games, and the other night my kid was watching, and
Speaking of
his
what-
wife was there,
No, she doesn't.
and my
Hey.
wife was on
She
there,
was all
and
day.
Paige was on there,
Ignoring everything
and
else.
every other
Speaking
word
of
was fuck or
tickets,
shit, and I was like,
Julie's
all
sent me a
right, you need to
Snapchat
go
of
take a
certain
shower.
tickets
You're
that
gonna
I'm
bed.
jelly.
Like you're
Yeah.
no.
You're gonna have an amazing time.
no.
We'll talk about it later because I don't want to like give away
With
shit on
my
cast and have
kids.
somebody watch.
Watches
Yeah,
this,
I
we can't.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Alright,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in
But
case somebody
I've
watches
talked to
later,
them
I don't
before,
want to
like,
talk about it. But
I
off
actually let
cast,
them watch
yeah.
Deadpool with me.
I-
And they
Deadpool
know.
2?
No,
I can't wait.
I let my
Can't wait.
kids. I watched Deadpool with them.
Alright.
They're 6, 8, and 10.
Whew.
A lot of
Perfectly old
parents. A lot of parents would disagree with that, but
I totally
I
agree
talked.
with it.
I talked to them beforehand. I was like, you
I
know,
was
there's a lot of.
listening to NWA at like 5, 6 years old. So
That's the thing.
fuck the police. I'm white, but I was bred on that shit.
See, and that's the thing. I asked
For
them
real.
before. I told them, I was like, well, there's, you know, we didn't
You
want to
may
let
disagree
you
with
watch
that
this
some aspects.
beforehand
No,
because
no,
I
there's
do too.
language, but
No,
you
I don't at
know
all.
that
And-
like,
Some good ones.
they're like, oh yeah, that's adult
Some
language.
gore
That
shit.
stuff.
Good one.
The seasonal scene
Jujitsu.
in there.
That-
We fast
you know,
forwarded
good
through
one.
that.
I don't
And
All right.
Actually,
But I
my
still have
youngest
some
one
same
put his
viewpoints as-
Oh.
hands in front of his eyes. So I was like, okay, this is
it's
the
just-
mommy daddy
Cover,
scene.
cover,
Covered
cover,
his eyes.
cover.
No.
But
Fuck the
and
police.
the
They scared
gore,
me.
the bloodiness and
Yeah,
everything. My kids watch The
For a
Walking Dead with
reason.
me.
Right.
They've
They
heard
get
that
behind me.
Nowadays,
in the car, and
man,
freak the fuck out.
everything
Always a little
has
worried.
it, dude.
for my kid to do
Why
that.
or not?
See, and a lot
My
of
kid's
people.
freaked out by zombies. If she even hears the word zombie, she has nightmares for a week.
See, and we had these. I met
We
these
can
more
get it
people.
out.
They
You'll
were
get me on
so
that tangent. Fucking me on a fucking
judgmental that our
rabbit
kids
trail
watch
over.
We'll
SpongeBob.
get on that off cast.
Of all the things,
Oh.
Of all the things, they're like, yeah, our kids watch SpongeBob, and they're like, really, you let your kids watch that?
Fuck you.
What the hell is wrong with
Fuck you.
SpongeBob?
My parents had me watching David Lynch at 8. You
I
ever
used to
watch
watch
David Lynch?
Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy. Okay,
Yeah,
Ren and Stimpy. Look back now and see
South
how it
Park,
actually looked.
5th grade.
Right?
my mom.
me and my
never
dad
let me
would watch
any of
Looney
those.
Tunes. Me and my
So-
mom would watch Ren and Stimpy.
Man,
That's how it worked.
I've watched Ren and Stimpy like here lately, and I was like, oh, God.
The new stuff sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
But no, the Fire Stick I have, you can watch the original episodes.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I watched this when I was in grade school.
No, I was like.
I'm not a serial
It's
killer.
log,
Yeah.
log.
Yeah,
According
dude.
to people now, I should be a serial killer, bro.
Yeah.
The shit I watched
Same
when I was
here.
little.
According to
You're
those
not though,
same
right?
people,
Same
video
here.
games make human beings violent.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
I mean, and during
As
the
you
1600s.
scream that at somebody.
No, I mean, during the 1600s, we didn't,
violent.
we didn't
supposed
just
to be
randomly
violent.
pick women and say, "Oh, you're a witch," and burn them at the fucking stake. But human beings, you know, video games are
True.
making people violent.
Right.
We're not just inherently fucking violent.
We are
No.
inherently violent.
Jesus.
No, the one thing
It's
I
animal,
will,
like instinct shit.
the one thing I will agree with now is there are some creepier people out than there were back when we were
Oh,
younger,
yeah.
and I think the only reason is because of social media now.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of introverts.
No,
Because you never knew about it before,
Yeah, 100%. It wasn't that. It's
and now
not that
everybody
the,
talks about it.
It's
so
not
you know
necessarily
about
that the world is way worse than it
It's
was
just
10 years
more
ago.
people know
It's
about
that
it
you
now.
immediately fucking know about it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like back in the day, there could be a shooting in a small town across the country, and you would maybe know about it a couple weeks later, a couple months
I
later,
think the biggest problem is
by mainstream media.
people
But now
that-
you can know about it instantly. They
people
can
that
be,
were
have
raised
it on Facebook
or
Live.
that just cannot deal with data, or now getting data overload. And
Yep.
it's fucking
Yeah.
with their brain.
Yeah.
Like imagine before the internet, those people were fine. They're like, hey, I'm just going about my day, and now they can't deal with this data coming to their mind when they're scrolling on Facebook
Right.
or
Yeah,
Instagram.
they find out. Okay,
Well, that's what I'm
this,
saying.
This
Just like
happened
data.
a couple days ago. Okay, well, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
this just happened.
Before,
And-
like, okay, like, fucking, even just across our strait,
That's what I
Topeka, Kansas,
think.
they could have a serial killer in their midst, and you would get small happenings of it in your newspaper, and you'd be like, okay, like something's going on across the state. But now he could go Facebook Live, and you'd see it the fucking second it happens. So it's like it's not a worse world. It's just you have more access to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You're not as confined. You don't have to rely on Fox News to fucking give you the shit that you want to
Speaking
know
of
about
the
the world.
internet, net neutrality vote 2 days.
I
2
wanna
days.
hear
2
yours.
2 days.
There's
Net
nothing
neutrality.
good has happened recently.
No. A Democrat did propose a bill that would make it to where all the people in Congress did actually have to vote for or against before it
I
actually goes
saw on
to FCC.
Reddit
So,
a sign-up thing to
Yeah.
like contact my congressman or whatever, but I didn't believe it was actually real. I was like, how do I know this isn't them making me vote for them?
don't.
I'm
for
a
it to
little
happen.
confused
Right.
on.
So I was
Well,
like,
I
fuck
know-
that, I'm not doing it.
I get the idea what they're wanting to do, which I think is bullshit. If I read it right, they're trying to make it to where internet's like cable. You pay for what you want.
To an extreme.
Very
It's
much
less
so.
effective to the end user and more effective to the entrepreneurs on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where the real effect is, in my opinion.
The more money you
So-
have as a creator, the more money you make, I think.
So
Yeah,
voting
basically.
no would keep it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
voting
no
no.
preserves the current state of things.
Voting
Okay.
no against the repeal of net neutrality. You want to vote for net neutrality. The way it is now is what you want to.
Net
preserve.
neutrality is what you want.
Yeah.
So if it says, do you want net neutrality? Yes. If it's saying, do you want this bill that gets rid of net
Do you want
neutrality?
to
Fuck
repeal
no.
net neutrality?
No.
No.
See, and that's the hard part. Is a lot of people are gonna be like,
They were
They're
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
confused
totally
about
against
what
that,
they
yeah.
want. And
And
that's,
you know that's the fucked up thing about like the way the American
The way
government
they
work
word
is they're
shit
gonna
now?
do that to fuck with people to where even people who are as strong as we are about this subject, they're gonna be like, oh well, obviously no.
Yep.
And it's like, do you want to?
I don't want that
well,
shit.
No, I don't want
it.
it.
And then
It
fuck.
gives them
Yeah.
a vote.
Yep.
I hate this fucking country. I'm telling you.
You gotta
Yeah,
pay attention to that
sometimes.
shit, man.
I'm telling you.
Shady fucking shit.
You're
It
talking
sucks.
about your kids and watching Deadpool. Well, I got my
Call
kid
me a goddamn
all
whatever.
the One
It-
Punch Man
this
comics
country-
for Christmas.
nice.
And
nice.
The second she opened it, she's like, I don't know what
Raises
to
my
do.
blood
I don't,
pressure.
I'm so happy.
Let him read it.
I want to scream. I don't know what to do. It's not Christmas.
already
Am I
gave it to
supposed
her?
scream? Yeah. The day
Of
I
course
got
you
it.
did.
The day I got it, I
Move.
was like, "You want to open it?"
If
She's
you
like,
move.
"Yeah." I was like, "Okay." She's like,
Beware.
and so she's just been
I'm all
flipping
about
through them
maintaining
because she hasn't been reading them. She's
close
just been
knit.
flipping through them all week. And she's like, "This, I remember this. I remember this." I
I'm all
remember
about
It's
that.
one of the only shows that has
I'm
it,
really
it
good
has
at
some
losing
gore.
friends.
I mean, it's got people fucking
gaining.
exploding.
Yeah.
But it's one of the only ones that I'll let her watch.
I told
Fucking
him, I was
loves
like,
it.
Don't let me.
Fucking loves it. So
Fuck this up.
I completely agree with you about what letting the kids watch Deadpool and then maybe coaching them through some of the
Well,
areas.
see, I
or-
talked about him. I talked about it with him before we watched it
Great.
to make sure, because I know everybody says my kids are smart. They understand it. Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
I talked to him. I was like, well,
Tell me the
there's this that happens,
Tell
and
me the
there's
truth.
this, and this is why we haven't let you watch it yet.
People are shot in the fucking
You're
head.
Well, the gore, they've watched Walking Dead. I mean, they've pretty much done every gory thing you can think of in that show. The adult situations, we fast forwarded through that because
A couple
I'm
more
pretty
years I'll have
sure-
to talk with you.
Watch-
I'm
Watching
pretty
us
sure
and
my
laughs. We're just talking
Jesus.
shit to
I'm
each
pretty sure my
other.
10-year-old has kind of an idea.
He's like conversation. We're like,
And the language, my kids know that adult language is for adults. They know it. They've heard it. I'm not going to be a saint. I've said every fucking thing you can think of around my kids. But they know they're not allowed to say it.
At
Because
home.
those are... They don't even say it at school.
I-
Well, they haven't gotten trouble for saying it at school.
I lived across the street from my elementary school, and I was cussing loud as fuck at recess, where my mom would hopefully hear me.
Okay, that's why I said
Screaming.
they've
now.
never gotten trouble for
But
saying it.
kids now are different.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not saying you're doing
But
it wrong.
they
by any
know-
means.
They know their adult language. They know they're not supposed to say it. I can't say they don't say it.
It's a
but-
matter of time, no matter what.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. I don't
It's
have
like-
kids, but
Oh.
Well, see, and having kids, it's one thing to where
fucked up world.
you know they're gonna either hear it from you or they're gonna hear it from somebody else. I'd
Oh.
rather them hear that shit from me and know what to do or what not to do. That way, if they do it, they're gonna get in fucking trouble because I've already told them they can't do it.
Man. There was one evening. What were we playing? Betrayal, and Lily was on my team, and she fucking turned, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you like this? Why are you like this?" And he was cracking up. He was like, "I can't wait to be like that."
And this was like in the early stages of our friendship.
Right, yeah.
And he turns to his daughter and he's like, "What the fuck kind of move was that?"
Yeah. Why the fuck
Oh,
did you do that? I wasn't trying to coach her on her move. No, she gets to choose her own choice. But man, you reap the repercussions. That's exactly what you do.
It's real life. That's a good lesson in life.
Oh, jeez.
The best thing is, you know,
Oh, shit.
yeah, I cuss around my kids and everything, and we'll be sitting there playing or whatever. We'll be doing something, and I'll just look at them.
So many fucking.
Be like,
beers.
"What the fuck are you doing?" And they'll look at me like they're in trouble.
Huh?
They're like, I was like, "No, I'm just fucking with you."
Oh,
And they get that fucking shit-eating grin on their face.
the only
That's
time.
the best feeling in the world
We
when your
wanna-
kid understands
Get a
rather
glass
than you're
in the air.
fucking with them.
Segue.
Let's wrap it up.
Wait. One more story on the cast. You mentioning that and the profanity. The only time that I've ever heard my kid use profanity is one day. I can't remember what my wife was doing.
I've
And then
never
she
heard
kept-
Lily slip.
She kept snapping. My wife kept snapping at my kid, and then my daughter was like, "You're being an asshole," and I was like, "Holy shit!"
You're right.
That's why I couldn't punish her. I was like, "You used that perfectly. You're right. She was being an asshole. This was totally her fault." My wife was like, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, "I can't tell." Like I was too busy laughing. I was like, "Oh
And now our
man."
viewers dropped by one.
Oh man, it's probably my wife. She's like, "I can't fucking deal with this."
Sarah's
no,
like,
she's
fucking
watching
them out.
She's watching it because she's like, "What the fuck else
man.
you gonna say?"
I remember that because she was sitting on the couch. She's sitting on the chase lounge, and then she was like, "You're being an asshole," and I was like, "She is being an asshole."
That's awesome.
Perfect.
Oh, it was so great.
Every parent's got that
So
asshole
good.
gene.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
It's there.
you have to. I mean, you got to keep your kids in line even if you don't want to.
I'm pretty sure my youngest one is gonna be the asshole out of all three of them. He already beats the shit out of his older brothers,
Aww.
and it's so fucking hilarious because they'll be sitting there fighting on the couch or whatever, and he'll just fucking run all the way to the other side of the room, get a running start, and just run in and either drop a knee in one of their sides or drop an elbow on them. It's like, oh man,
Well, it
you didn't
seems
even
like-
watch wrestling, and you already got the moves down.
Hardcore.
Well, it seems like the youngest sibling always studies the oldest and goes, "I can fuck your shit up."
My sister was
Is that
always
how
the one who
Chandler
would
was?
instigate
Yeah.
shit, and then the
He
second you
just copied
retaliate,
me.
she was
I
like,
hate-
"I
hate
can't
people
breathe,
copying what I
Mom,
do.
I can't
And he'd
breathe."
be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna mock you all day." And
So
it's
he
like,
knows how to push the buttons.
They know that.
Yeah, my little brother was the
Fucking
same way,
siblings.
but
To younger siblings.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
younger
siblings.
siblings.
All my siblings are younger. God damn it.
Younger fucking siblings.
Sarah
Oh.
said Lily was only like 4 too.
I know.
She said that. That's incredible.
okay, so obviously she wasn't the one that dropped off.
You're being an asshole, Sarah.
Yeah, you're being an asshole.
Stop being an asshole.
That's what I hate, baby.
So, special guest Eric Perry.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
How'd you like the show?
I loved it.
Hanging
It's
out with us and
Way better than watching it. I love being here a lot
Oh,
better.
man.
Yeah.
Sign
Yeah.
up. Sign up on free weeks. Whew.
Any week you guys don't have somebody booked,
We get drunk.
I will be here.
We get
Oh,
drunk.
I'm
and we
all
get
about
some.
getting drunk on a Tuesday night.
Oh,
It's,
man.
we don't want to make it too frequent, but at the same time, it'd be cool to have special people back. As the
Reoccurring
president
guests?
of a beer
Oh,
club
yeah.
and
Absolutely,
shit.
man. Fuck
Like
yeah.
it was a definitely different cast, like different
Mix it
information going on,
Mix
and
it up.
like,
Yeah.
I appreciated your information. Like
Thanks
Oh,
for
I
being
loved
here.
it. That's why we
I-
did it.
I-
It
thanks
felt like
for
a
having
Joe
me.
Rogan podcast. Like I definitely felt like that. I was like,
we brought
oh,
in somebody
man.
that's specialized
Yes!
in
That's
in,
exactly
a,
it.
in a zone. Like that's cool.
Yeah, for
tell us
sure.
about it. How does this work? I've heard this. Oh man,
Basically,
we did all
mushrooms-
Jason
those.
doesn't know how his dick works.
We-
We're gonna talk about that post cast. Maybe you can help him out.
If I look at it, it gets bigger. In the dark, it feels bigger.
And if you have any
Trust
indie
me, in
work-
the dark,
Fist bump down.
in the
That's
dark,
good.
everything feels bigger.
He's even got the plugs for the.
I do.
Oh, I've been appreciating those
club.
all night.
It's badass.
I think I left my other one in the hotel down in Fort Worth.
Oh, shit.
I tried calling him, and they said they would look, which means I'm probably not
Which
getting
means
it
you'll
back.
never see it
Yeah.
again.
Which
yeah.
the club plugs, I actually had to order off Custom Plugs UK from Europe.
Damn.
I know a guy who
Damn.
makes custom plugs. Let me get you his info.
They were $30 for the set, which isn't bad. I bought my
What was your
set.
shipping though from the UK?
It was free.
Okay.
Nice.
I bought
$80.
$8,000.
I bought my plugs. I bought my now ex-wife's plugs, and it was $60 for the 2 sets. Plus, they threw in a set of Tiger's Eye Stone plugs,
Yeah.
which
Nice.
I still have. Obviously, they're too small because if I put these in there, and the shipping was free. If it wasn't free, it was like $5. It wasn't much.
Oh.
But it's been so long since I bought these. I wanted to wear them for the competition, and they were so fucking small. I had a pair of tunnels, and I actually basically siliconed them inside the tunnels
Nice.
because they are their own set of plugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, they're thick.
But he threw his
But-
old plugs inside.
Yeah,
of
I threw them, and they were small enough to go inside of the
Nice.
plugs that fit now. And I tried doing it with these, but I had them out so long that this year they wouldn't go back in. And I left them on the fucking bathtub in the hotel. And I'm pretty sure I will never see them again.
Basically, you're done with that.
Which I bought a fucking bar of beard soap. It
Beer
was
soap.
Beard.
It's a thing, actually.
Beard
so.
soap. Yeah, instead of
And
shampoo,
then you left
it's
that
a,
there
it's
and
a
it's
bar of
gone?
soap.
Beer soap. Like,
I
I'll
thought I brought
fucking
it.
Drink that.
It's
Oh, the
Bay
Purell.
Rum was the scent, and it smelled so fucking good.
I'm not a big rum guy with the beard scents.
No, Bay Rum is the only one I like. Maybe it's the pirate. I don't know. I'm a. It's like with shows. I have a tendency to like time period pieces. So like I like Game of Thrones, Vikings.
Oh, cover your ears. Are we going to do a Game of
Not
Thrones?
that
No. Hey, are we closing this out? Let's close out this cast.
No, I don't like. I can't say I don't like Doctor
Bruce
Who.
Bros
I haven't
BS.
watched.
We appreciate our guest Eric Perry,
No.
president of the
Put 'em up.
Shabam.
Anybody who
Smoky Hill
gets a chance,
Beard
yeah,
and
go to
Mustache.
Facebook,
Mustache.
like the Smoky Hill Beard and Mustache Club.
Cheers
Oh.
it up.
Absolutely. And come to, next July. I'm sure he'll be on here again. But come to next July's competition. Grow your beard out. Do it. He gave you all the tips to do it.
And
Don't be a pussy.
And we want to hear your opinion of The Last Jedi next Tuesday here.
Yeah.
Yes.
On
We'll be
Bruce
there.
Bros BS.
We're going to
Everybody.
see it. All of
During
us
the
are going to see
stream.
it. So
Everybody's
You
going
got-
to see
you
it
better be
this
ready.
weekend.
My kid's ready
Be
to see
ready.
it. So
Bring your opinions. Be there. BBBS. We love you.
If you haven't seen it, don't watch the podcast because we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about it.
spoilers.
Good night.
Prison, but he ain't gotta act like that. I heard he
Wait,
can't
wait.
go on the
Oh,
east
we're all
side.
doing it.
I heard he
Oh,
into it with
shit,
his squad.
shit, shit.
I heard all that shit
No,
got
why was
squashed. I heard
that
he got tension with Raekwon. I'm